Yep. Yep. Um, let me be very clear. If anyone has a problem with what I say tonight, there's something wrong with you. Okay? I've spoken on this problem. Tonight I'm going to address it. And I know I'm not bugging. There's things that I've noticed that people are just not paying attention to, and it's awful. Drew Titan, Bronson on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is a Painful Excellence podcast. And things are ridiculous. We got in the building. My brother LDBC or nothing, Daniel Mitchell in the building. My brother Mansa Musa, Lifestyle in the building. Salute my brother Jeff Spark, always supporting with his presence. Salute. The good sister lovers, the word. Salute. Jerome Truitt, Omega Ray. Bro, we gonna get into it. My brother Steve Elder, Mac, 88 Sports Talk, Rod Neal, Frank from the land. Salute, brother. How you feel? Jared, what up, man? Slim Hussein, Melvin Harris, Josh, Picasso, Johnny Q, Big Block, Big Texas in the building, Hard Body, J. Timo, salute. My brother LaRon, Broken Traditions in the building, man. Go subscribe to my brother. All right, we're going to get on to this. I've been holding on to this picture for a long time. Tat Lawson, salute, man. I appreciate you showing up. Smash your like button, everybody. Now, I know, a couple of times we had some insecure... yeah, I know, Rod. It's ridiculous. We had this insecure chick. I think she actually came from Broken Traditions Instagram, probably. And she followed me here, and she was properly put on blast as the coward she is. There was a link in the chat. She never clicked it. Hen dog, salute. Because I want to have a conversation. And before these women, these modern women, say anything, you have to address this. Don't, PJ's Big Dog, salute. Don't say anything to me unless you could talk about this. Justify this. Now, men, I'm talking to you as men. I'm going to assume the best of you because we don't do baby mamas over here. We talk up. And I know a lot of you have baby mamas, and I'm not knocking you. But I'm going to talk up in regards to this picture. Let's say your wife goes to pick up your daughter and she's dressed like that. Come on. I know it's summertime. It has to be, but there's no beach outside. I don't care if you're on the way to the beach. You're going to pick up your child. That child with that big bag on her back, she can't be no more than maybe 4 or 5. She shows up to the school to go get her daughter. Your wife shows up to school to get your daughter dressed like that. Okay? There's children around. Title of this show is Modern Women Over-Sexualize Themselves, Disregarding Their Own Children. This is case in point. Somebody just took this picture and put it online and said, unbelievable. I screenshot it, not because it looks good, but because if I mention this to somebody, they'll say that I'm overreacting or I'm exaggerating. No, this is a real picture. And even if this was a setup, you don't do this. You don't do this. WTF is wrong with women today. This is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. This is a problem. I don't like this. There's a problem with women with accountability. There's a problem with them over-sexualizing themselves. And they don't seem to care. Now, if it don't apply, let it fly. I'll say it again. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But I got a bunch of examples. All right, let me play this. This is from a short video I did. Where's that? Where's that? Play this for you. Go to share screen. In case y'all forgot. I might not remember this, but I'm gonna bring it back for you.
This is my son, Mozzie, and I'm currently trying to get us out the hood state. This is my go-to song. I got an ass so big like the sun. I hope you got a mouth for a dick I want to slap it in my face, shove it down my...
Oh, my bad. Y'all see the troll? Y'all know what to do. We over here having a real conversation, talking about the problem with modern women over-sexualizing themselves with, you know, not giving a damn about their children or not, and somebody that's on my Corey shows up. Nothing else better to do. Nothing else better to do. There's grown folks having a conversation here, and because I'm a god to them on a boxing channel, they're following me everywhere. But get my views up. Mr. Ishmael, salute. You see these people in here? There's 34 people in here, and I bet you homosexual who's obsessed with me, you go live right now, other than your 3 or 4 accounts, ain't no one's gonna be watching you because no one cares what you say. See how that goes? But I'm your Huckleberry. Let's go to the channel. I keep telling these fools don't do this. Go to the channel. Boom. There you go. And I tell these niggas I work directly with YouTube. Okay. They don't make no money on their shit anyway. So when they get on here and their whole accounts, even their other troll accounts are blocked. You know. Come on back, get my views up. Come on back, get my views up. Get my views up. Come on back. There's almost 40 people in here. Smash the like button. I'm not even talking boxing over here. Phenomenal Mexican, I don't care who it is. I don't. D-Man Jr., salute. Listen, I got shit to do. I can't focus on trolls. I'm focusing on my craft. Because everything that I do here nets me dividends. They're not doing shit but watching my handsome face. So come on, make another account, come on back. I love it. Bring your wife, I'll let her click the link. No, we have to take that to Patreon though. I am a god. Anyway. Wait a minute, that bitch that I said never clicked the link, that's probably her brother. Who knows? Anyway. Sick my duck. Did you catch that? Anyway, Kane, what up? So, what the fuck are these women, these modern women doing today? Exactly, Daniel Mitchell. Exactly. I don't need to respond. I'm on my purpose right now. I'm providing information. I'm asking a question. What are these modern women doing? Oh yeah. I'm popular. Phenomenal Mexican. I'm popular. I told people that. I told the dude in my gym today. I was talking to him about a gun license, right? And I was telling him some shit I knew, and said, yeah, I work at UPS, and like 4 guys over there know you. And was like, word? Okay, he said, they watch you every morning. I said, all right, tell them to say what's up. He said, they don't comment, they just listen. Thank you. Tell them I said thank you. Tell them to come on to the gym. We can all work out. That's who I am. You know, work out like none of these trolls do. Anyway, man, Philip D, man, what up, man? Anyway, what makes me sick is, you know, sometimes you're on Instagram and you're scrolling, and sometimes you'll come across something, and you know, you're a man, right? We're adults. Jason, what up? And I'll give you an example. Came across this account, right? Came across that account. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So every now and again, you know, you look and they say, okay, look at that. She got a lot going on, right? And then I see this. I'm like, okay, she, you know, pole dancing and stuff of that nature, right? But then I'm scrolling down, and this is on her Instagram. Little man right here. You see her name up there? KP's killing him. Y'all see that? Now I'm like, why is this little brother on her Instagram? Who is that? Well, come to find out, it's her son. Because she says it's her son. She has a birthday picture of him. He was sick. I think he had like cancer or something. He beat cancer. Kudos to him. And I'm glad that yeah, remember LeBron? That was ridiculous. Something just came up on my joint today. I don't, bro. You know, bent over. I'm like, what are you doing? And how about have a separate Instagram? And upon further, Rasul, what up? Upon further investigation, there's several women that I found that does shit like that. When did it become normal to, because a lot of those women make money off their Instagram accounts. When did it become normal to sexualize yourself? Which if you want to do that, that's fine. But why do you have your seeds in your page when you're doing that? What is that? That young king got to go to school with that. What is she gonna tell that young man, Tay, future ex-wife? How's that kid? Okay, he's a little boy now. I don't know how old he is now. But as he gets of age, open school night, what happens? That's your mom's with the big old ass? Big ditties? Wait. Ain't she on the gram? That's the kids today. That's their first thing. What's your mom's name? Let me see if I can find her on the gram. What happens when that little boy has friends finding their mother on the gram? Guess what? My boy works with a girl. Her son is now 18, but he was hanging with her when she was like, he was a little younger. Little homie already had a situation at school because his friends found his mother online on her Instagram, you know, booty out. So I'm asking these modern women, do y'all even give a fuck about y'all kids doing shit like that? They have to answer to you. Answer to your bullshit. That's bullshit. I know. Everyone got that question. Where is the father? You let her tell it? If he hasn't passed on, he's probably, let's see, prison. Let's see, what else? He's probably in prison or don't want to be a part of the life, or the general's in the building, 78. What up, brother? You know, oh, I'm glad 78's here. These modern women really don't care. He has a mother-daughter in the had a mother-daughter in the rotation on a Money and Magic. I got the pictures. I cannot show them here, but I couldn't believe it. No, I'm sorry. I can believe it. Weirdo shit. But that's normalized to them. And see, these are things that no one talks about. Now, why does this bother me? Because I'm sure she'll justify that. And they'll say we're being uptight and everything else. But here's the thing. Here's my response. When they justify their bullshit, here's my response. Reverse the roles. Reverse the roles. A man's going to get his son from school. No, okay, his daughter from school. And he shows up. Let me just put that there. Yeah, son husbands, absolutely. The man shows up in shorts with his booty hanging out, hugging his Johnson, and he hung like a horse. Hey, let's go. Let's go home. Successful hustler, salute, bro. It's a different era. And I like to say everything about today, this era is in error. Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Everything is wrong here. I gotta play this again, y'all. This is a woman holding her child.
This is my son, Mozzie, and I'm currently trying to get us out the hood state. This is my go-to song. I got an ass so big like the sun. I hope you got a mouth for a dick I want to slap it in my face, shove it down my...
Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Sent General. Sent General. You heard that? Reverse the roles. Whenever you question a woman about her behavior and they try and justify it, simply say reverse the roles. Picture a man being vulgar like that while holding his daughter. See? Daryl, what up? With the baby in hand. Yep. They disregard their seeds, man. I promise you this is messed up. There's nothing, man. And salute to that troll.
It's no wonder you talk all that young shit. You're a little boy that don't get the large picture. He was just another lost nigga.
Had to shout him out real quick. Yeah. General, what's good, bro?
What's happening with it, Drew?
Chilling, baby.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I was just talking to one of my homeboys on the phone about some wild shit that happened to me earlier today. And then I seen you was live. I didn't catch the whole show, but I seen the gist of what you talking about, bro. Let me tell you how foul these bitches is, man. And like, people can say whatever they want, bro, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna tell you, I'm outside, bro. I see shit that other people don't see. Y'all have the luxury of not seeing this shit. Like, you know, you might hear about it on Instagram or some shit, bro, but I know these bitches, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something. a broad who she's a little young chick. She's 22, right? And she's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, she's gorgeous, badass body, all that shit, right? Now she got 2 children. Okay, because when she was a teenager, she was fucking with grown ass dudes, and motherfucker getting her pregnant, all that kind of shit, whatever. And her mama was cool with it because the niggas was giving her little gifts and money and shit like that, and her no good mama was cool with her fucking these grown ass men as a teenager. So now none of them niggas turned out to be shit. None of them taking care of their kids. None of them on child support. She don't even know these niggas' full names. You know what I'm saying? So when I get introduced to her by one of her friends, and her friends say, because the girl needs some money, she needs to make some money. You know what I'm saying? She already a hoe. She out here. Well, I take that back. She already a slut. She out here sucking and fucking for free, right? And the bitch is on Pornhub. Niggas got her on Pornhub, all kind of shit, right? She ain't making no money off none of this. So her homegirl who knows me tells her about me, like, hey, you should fuck with 78, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? He can show you how to get some money, and you ain't got to fuck nobody, really. You know what I'm saying? You just, woo. So she interested. She want to holler at me. So I go pick her up, take her out to eat, and pick her brain a little bit, see where her head is at, right? I notice she's gorgeous and stuff like that, but she's stupid. When I say stupid, I mean really stupid. Like it's ridiculous, bro. Like, you would never. It's hard to imagine a girl that beautiful being that stupid. Like, the way she talked, like, yeah, I went by my grandma's house, and then my grandma had she gave me, yeah, like a kid, like a 12-year-old. That's how she talked mentally. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, you just, like, how old is you again? Like, let me see your ID. I got to see this. You know what I'm saying? So, like, anyway, long story short, I gave her an opportunity to come fuck with me, right? And I said, well, look, she told me she had 2 kids and all that kind of shit. I said, look, you can fuck with me. I'm gonna get you on my OnlyFans and shit like that. And if you work out, and if you're good at doing what you do, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. This gonna happen for you. That's gonna happen for you. Woo, woo, right? And she chose not to fuck with me. She's saying, like, I don't know. It just sounds too good to be true. I don't know. I'm scared. Blah, blah, blah. She was just acting very childish. So I let her go, right? I said, well, you go ahead and do your thing, you know what I'm saying? And if you change your mind, give me a call. We'll see what happens, right? So I ain't thinking about the bitch. So today, the bitch calls me, right? She's in Memphis right now. And she's called me and she's crying, hysterically crying, terrified crying, right? And I'm like, yo, what's up with you? Why you like calm down? I can't understand you. Calm down. And she's like, I need you to help me. Can you help me, please? I'm like, help you what? What happened? Where are you? She's like, I'm in Memphis. I'm like, how'd you get to Memphis? What the fuck are you doing? So long story short, the bitch went to Memphis with some young nigga, right? She went to Memphis with some young nigga that she met on Instagram. Yeah, right? Some little young nigga. She met him on Instagram. She goes down to Memphis. Turn out this nigga ain't really about shit, right? So she in the house in this nigga crib, and she been in the house all day with her 2 kids. She took her kids out there, bro, with a nigga she just met on Instagram, right? The nigga promising all this shit, I'm gonna take care of you, all this type of shit, right? So the bitch get out there, and she say the nigga left her in the house for 24 hours by herself and her kids. He dropped her off and left, and then come back. He won't answer his phone. She's scared. She don't know what the fuck. She don't know nobody. She said, then the nigga come back. He got 2 niggas with him. And the niggas tell her, yeah, I need you to serve these niggas up. These niggas need their dicks up. Go in the room and get ready. Change clothes. So she go in the room, lock the door, and call me. Right? I'm like, bitch, what the fuck can I do for you now? What can I do for you? You all the way in fucking Memphis. Can you call? I said, bitch, you need to jump out the window or something. Call the police. What the fuck you want me to do? She's like, My kids is in there. I can't. My kids is in the living room. You put yourself in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
You went down out of town with a nigga you didn't know. All right, based off of some promises and all this weird ass shit. Now, this nigga finna make you do what it do. He finna gorilla pimp your motherfucking ass. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So what the fuck is what's the problem? I told her, so you got two options. You can call the police, you can jump out the window, or you can go in there and make it do what it do. You can go in there and serve them niggas up and bide your time until you get out that situation. But that's the situation you put yourself in. But there's nothing you can do. Can you talk to him? No, I can't talk to the nigga. I don't know him. What the fuck you mean? I can't talk. This ain't my homeboy or something. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. So that was earlier today around like 5 o'clock. She called me about an hour ago talking about she did what she had to do. She sucked the niggas up, you know what I'm saying? Let one nigga fuck and all that kind of shit whatever. And I should have listened to you, and I should have just been listening to you and all this old good shit. So now the bitch talking about tomorrow, she on her way back to the mill and shit like that. She wanna fuck with me. I'm like, bitch, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you coming back home safe, but I can't fuck with you because you dumb. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking stupid. And that's what a lot of these chicks, bro, a woman just leave, go somewhere out of town, go to another fucking state, another country with no fucking money.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? And then don't even really be no hustler. Don't even know how to fucking get yourself out of a situation. Just go out there willy-nilly free. You know what I'm saying? This shit is sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
So, I mean, you definitely can't fuck with her right now because you don't know if she got some shit in her.
Yeah.
Yo. Hey.
I'm not fucking with her.
But then when we say things like, you know, a man is supposed to come in a woman's life to provide some sort of direction, this is the shit we mean. Now that was stupid. In what universe did she think that going all the way out to another state would make things better? What the fuck was that? What was that?
Stupidity, bro. This bitch had, I'm gonna tell you the part I left out the story, Drew. The bitch had a place to live. She wouldn't have to worry about no rent, nothing. But she was gonna have to follow instruction. She didn't want to do it. So the bitch left and chose up on another young nigga, and he put that shit on her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Put a dick in the bitch face. You know what I mean? So now she asked out. Now the bitch want me to save her. Bitch, I'm not saving you. Fuck you. You had the option. You could have stayed, set your ass down somewhere.
Yo, she got bamboozled by his Instagram. Ain't that something? She got bamboozled by the Instagram. And you could be whoever you want on these Instagrams with these still pictures. You could sit down in a private jet and take a picture with your best suit on and say it's yours.
You can Photoshop that shit.
Yeah. That dude gorilla pimped her. And guess what? She got what she deserved. She made her choice.
Yeah.
But you supposed to put on the cape and fly in and save her?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, man. Let me show you this. These are the women, the modern women, raising these kids out here. Look at this.
Hey. Where you at, Ma?
actually thinking that was cute with the little boy dancing in a pull-up.
Right. But you know the sad part is, Drew. The saddest part is that somebody's fucking that bitch.
Yep.
Somebody's raw dogging that bitch and putting their semen into that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then the same nigga who putting the semen into the bitch, and when she turned out to do what she doing now, that nigga will create a YouTube page and be like, bitches ain't shit, man. These bitches, man. Like, bro, hold up. This is who you chose to put your dick into. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I see that shit every time I go and pick up my kids from school. You know what I'm saying? I see two things. I got a daughter that's in elementary school. I got a daughter that's in high school. My daughter that's in elementary school, okay, when I drop her off, or when I'm picking her up, it's mothers out there dressed like complete scallywag whores.
Man.
I'm talking about ass cheeks out. I'm talking about, my goodness gracious. Nigga, you be like, what the fuck? Y'all dressed like this to pick up your baby from school? And thirsty niggas. Now, I look. I'm not fucking on them bitches. I look at them. But it be niggas out there choosing up on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, hey, what's up? Ooh, hollering at them and shit. And they dress like that for a reason. They want niggas to holler. Yeah, bitch, you look just like that. Walking around the motherfucking school. Titties, nipples poking out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ass cheeks out. You know what I'm saying? You know? And then the sad part is when I go pick up, see, that's how the parents look at the elementary school. When I go to the high school to pick up my oldest daughter, that's how the girls look, high school girls. The high school girls is walking around like that. So, nigga, it's gonna be a million R. Kellys when girls walking around looking like that. Bro, you pull up, you sitting in the parking lot, motherfucking bitches walking past, ass all out, you see the pussy print, nipples poking through shirt. Like, how the fuck do you go to school like that? They would have sent us home in my day.
That's what I'm saying, big. That's what I'm saying.
Your parents would have had to come to school and get your ass if you was dressed like that in school. Now, these kids got freedom to do whatever the fuck they wanted. I don't know what the fuck going on. But, I mean, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. It's sad.
Man, this is messed up. I was telling the family, this chick right here on her gram, go to her gram, right? This is her gram. It's her gram. And scroll down, and she got a picture with her son. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? She thongs on, bent over, you know, and I'm like, okay. I'm scrolling down, and I'm like, and your son beat cancer or something, she said in there. I said, what the fuck? He got to go to school with all that. He's gonna get into a fight. Yo, this your mom? She got the donkey. Next thing you know, they rolling on the goddamn cafeteria floor fighting. Right. All of a sudden, your mother did. Now, when that young man gets older, he says, Mom, why you do that? What's she gonna say? I had to make that money to feed you so you could have Jordans and all this other stuff, and you don't ever question me. And this is why these little boys, this is why we got a whole, we got soy boys. We're raising a bunch of soy boys who, they have no conflict resolution. All right. Everything, they go from 0 to 100. They start screaming and hollering. They don't want to fight the world because they can't fight. They want to shoot up the schools that they in. One person bother them, they come with a gun the next day, spray up the whole school. You know, like the trolls.
Right.
11 o'clock at night, and I got one motherfucker in here. I said get my views up. I'm glad he pays. I'm glad he listens. He follows directions. You know, but we have an era of soy boys, and this is horrible. All right, and they're raised by these modern women who are more than likely, like 90% of them are single. Look at this shit.
Come on. See all of this?
Mama, are you okay? Come on, Mama. Junior, help me.
Oh, thank you, son. Oh, God. All of
Dumb bitch.
Those are her two sons. Junior helped me, and he got his goddamn video game pad, whatever. She's street walking at night. And I don't know who was filming. It was probably, I don't know, man. But, and then second of all, she shit her pants on the way down. You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
She got her sons out at an ungodly hour to film her walking in some shit she had no business wearing. She didn't even look that good in it. And those boys are going to grow up in class with your daughters and your nieces and everything else, because they think that they see their mother doing it. They think it's normal. Another thing is, I would get mad because, you know, the alphabet community got those trannies, or the cross-dressing drag queens running around. And my biggest beef was that these motherfuckers run around and they over-sexualize what they feel women are. Every time you see like a picture of them doing that drag shit, where's that other picture I got? You know, of this troll's mom, father dressed like his mom. Everything is over the top with them. Where is that? I'm gonna show you this picture. Look at this. This is this troll's dad. Look at that.
Yeah, I see that. It's fucking
okay.
Crazy, man.
That's a man with a wig, all right, with his legs spread. There's kids in the front row, and there's preteens right here. Understand? Look at this man on the far right hand side with the glasses on. High school teacher by day, leather mask, zipper mouth wearing pervert by night.
Absolutely.
Okay. Why the women, real women, don't do this? They don't do this. Okay. And they're normalizing it. Our children are under assault. They're under attack. Look, if that's how you get down, be who you are. But I got a problem when you're trying to introduce this shit. Listen, don't fucking tell me how to raise my kids. If I'm exposed to this bullshit, I gotta expose it to them now to say, yo, look, this shit ain't normal. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. When you're old enough to make your own decisions, you make them. But this shit here, at these kids' age, that's a no-no. Now I was mad because I was like, you know, why are these drag queens over-sexualizing what they think women are? But then I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. This fucking bitch, these bitches are running around looking like queens. These modern women with funny colored hair. The chick be the color of my hat with a blonde wig on or a sky blue wig with eyelashes that look like fucking face rakes. So they actually look like that, to the point where I saw a picture on Instagram, and the brother Dennis Sperling said, be careful. This is a fucking man. So these dudes are running around getting BBLs now. You really don't know nowadays. If you got to have a good eye for it. You understand? So these are the people raising these kids. And the ones that are really women, you're disregarding your seeds. So that's why these dudes and these girls are growing up promiscuous, and these boys are growing up with a preconceived notion of what a woman is supposed to be. Yeah. And nobody has a household. The household is dead. The black household in particular. So again, I can't get through a show without bringing up what happened from 1964 all the way up to 2022. The black household is fucked off. This is the shit I'm talking about. Now reverse the roles. If there was a black man out there with his chest all out, dressed promiscuous for whatever reason, marketing himself to women, and he had his two daughters out there, they'd be looking for him and looking to lock him up for child endangerment right now. Yep. But when we come on here and we talk about it in these spaces, I wonder what the women think. So salute to the troll again. This is a problem. I don't know if that troll has children, or he is a child, or he is a cross-dresser. This is right up your alley. Instead of being a troll, you can contribute to the fucking conversation. You ain't gotta like my boxing conversation. But you're too stupid to even be respectful here. But make another account, come back. Idiot. This is a problem in the country. This is a problem in the world. This is why we don't get no respect. This is why I don't respect Dwayne Wade. I don't care how much money he got. He was supposed to put his foot down with that shit. when you here, you're gonna abide by my rules. I'm addressing you as a boy because you was born with a pair of balls. Now, when you get legal age to do what you want, but not in my house.
Absolutely.
You're not doing that shit.
And that's your job as a parent.
Yeah.
As a parent, your job is to guide your children, teach them right from wrong, and raise them with the values that you see fit, and not to let your children dictate what the fuck they want to do. Kids don't know what the fuck they want to do. 1 minute, your child might want to be a fireman when they grow up. 2 years later, they want to be a fucking architect. Okay, when they 4, their favorite color is blue. When they 7, their favorite color is yellow. All right, so you can't let a child dictate what the fuck they want to do with their sexuality. They shouldn't even be thinking about sex or any of that shit at an early age like that. But because parents in this society is so fucking perverted and fucked up, you know, they put that shit off on their kids and try to sexualize their children. And like I said before, bro, you're going to see the real end game to all of this shit is going to be pedophilia. The real end game is going to be them passing laws to justify grown motherfuckers fucking with kids.
They already did it. They're already trying to do it right now.
Yeah. That's the end game, because the moment you say a 10-year-old has the power to determine if they want to keep their penis or not, right? Now you're going to have a very hard time trying to explain why this child that's also 10 doesn't have the mental capacity to say they want Uncle Jake to touch it. Now you have a hard time explaining that. And that's what they want. They want to blur the lines. They want to confuse you. So when they get you used to one thing, now they can say, well, you know, hey, it's okay if he wants Uncle Jake to touch him. Why not? These kids aren't stupid. These kids can make wise decisions, you know. That's what they're gonna do, bro. It's all a fucking scam.
They already tried to change the name of it. They're talking about what is it? I sent it, LeBron.
Yeah, it's called
sexually attracted to
minor attracted people or some shit.
Yeah, minor attracted people. That's what it is. Don't candy coat it. And the person trying to explain it was a young white male who was obviously a homosexual.
Yeah, I put it on my Instagram.
I did. I remember that. And the people have a hard time explaining certain things, but they'll have a very easy time explaining how I strangled them.
Right.
That's easy. That's easy. I'll do it and I'll sit right there. But why'd you do it? What are you talking about? He groped that little boy over there, and I told him to stop, and he said, "No, it's his right." No. I don't care. I don't care what your fucking law says. That boy was 10, and he had this weird look on his face. When I came up, that's not right.
Yeah.
And don't come up here talking about, oh, well, you know, in the 60s, some black people couldn't drink in the water fountain. That's different.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I can't stand when they try to equate blackness to... Blackness is a state of being, okay? This is who we are, all right? You can't fucking... See, if I'm black, my parents are black, my grandparents are black, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be black in there. That's a state of being. You can't compare your state of action with my state of being. That's bullshit. You can't do it. But I'm going to tell you, my solution to brothers, what's up, Stormy? My solution to brothers who don't like the way this stuff is going out here with these bitches. See, I figured out a long time ago, I was raised differently. I understand these bitches ain't shit. So I treat them as such. And a lot of people don't like me for that. But these be the same niggas who end up getting conned by these same bitches. But let me tell you something. The solution to your problems, stop giving your dick to these bitches.
That's right.
Okay? Be more cautious on who you fuck. Right? When you see me with bitches, people always assume I'm fucking these hoes. I don't be fucking these bitches, bro. These bitches ain't worthy of my dick. That's how I feel. That might sound arrogant. That might sound whatever the fuck. These bitches ain't worthy of my dick going into their pussy. Because the moment I do that, I'm sharing my ancestral lineage with this bitch. All right? She's not worthy of that. I might let her suck my dick, wash my balls with her mouth. But I'm not fucking this bitch. I got bitches stalking me right now, and I never put my dick in the bitch pussy. Not ever. And they stalking me. So what happened if I fuck the bitch? Then what the bitch gonna be doing? See what I'm saying? You gotta be cautious. You cannot just be giving your dick to all these bitches, because if you do, you're gonna end up in a situation to where now this bitch pregnant. Now you stuck with this crazy fucking whore. Now you got this crazy fucking bitch, this weird bitch that's your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta put up with this shit for 18 plus years. Fuck that.
Oh. LeBron, what's good, brother?
What's going on? 7-8 Sports Talks, what's going on with you?
What's happening, brother?
I'm good. Happy Kwanzaa to those who celebrate Kwanzaa.
Yes, sir. Salute to you.
Drew, my bad. I wasn't ready. I had to get my red background to match your fly.
Yeah, no doubt, man. What you got, good brother?
Yeah, I definitely want to come in because something I sent you earlier. I want to see if you're gonna bring it up or not.
Yo, bro, you know what? I'm 78 right now because I can't. I thought about it, bro. I can't.
All right, I was going to do a video on it. That's why I'm sitting at my computer now. I was going to do a video on it because of like sometimes you can't worry about the strikes. You can't worry about getting demonetized. Sometimes the message got to get out there. Mm-hmm. And this is some foul shit. It's basically, if you're gonna show it, Drew, or no? Because I don't know if you're gonna show it.
I can't show. 78. Check your phone, boy. Look at this.
I'm saying.
You kill this bitch. You kill her.
I ain't got it yet.
You kill the pussy. Let me just say that. Let me try and clean it up.
Just came through. Let me check.
I'll wait till you see the picture, then I'm gonna give you a description what the picture is.
Oh hell no!
So basically,
hell no.
It's a woman, right? Might as well say a black woman. I think she got pink braids.
Yep.
With a crop top on, with a thong on, and she's holding her daughter, that's maybe 9 months, with a thong on.
Yep.
Holding her daughter with a thong on, and Drew, sometimes we have our group chat on Instagram. I'm like, I don't even think I could share this on this group chat.
They'll close your gram immediately.
Yeah. The moment you try to expose a bitch, like, bro, YouTube got me like this years ago. My page was shut down for like 3 months. That's how we end up doing Trill Boxing Talk. Yep. Because they went back. I had a video not even showing this type of shit, but just talking about mothers and parents in general who were doing ghetto ass dumb shit like this. The motherfuckers took my shit down for some type of weird ass made up bullshit they had. I'm like, I'm the one talking against it. You acting like I did the shit.
That's the crazy part. The person who did it is cool. They're okay with that. They're okay with that.
She put that on her gram? That's on her gram?
No, well, it's posted. You know what I'm saying? So my boy D Mays posted on his Facebook and said, some of us ain't gonna make it. Then I saw it. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I'm comfortable posting this because of the rules and regulations. But I'm like, sometimes you got to go against the rules and regulations to get these messages out there. I might just post it and demonetize it on my Instagram just so they won't, you know what I'm saying? They won't fuck with my page, but it got to get out there.
Nah, they're gonna anything connected to you, they'll bring it back to you. They're doing that on YouTube now. If you got,
I heard.
Damn. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there. This troll that was in here, that guy better, or girl better hope that he or she don't have a bigger channel, because every troll account you make that gets flagged with a description goes back to you. You'll fuck around and think you're going live at whatever time with your 2,000 subs, and your shit will be gone because of something you did with your other troll accounts fucking with somebody else. And they keep count now of how many times how many accounts you have under your same IP address or phone. And when you go start trouble somewhere else, if you get flagged enough times, they're gonna take everything.
Yeah.
So that's why I tell the trolls, come on in.
That's what happened with your troll that came from my channel or from my Instagram to your page. She got shut down because of things that she was saying on other people's comments.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See? Go right ahead. Go. That's what I said. I love it. I've spoken to have you had the YouTube Zoom meetings yet?
No. I heard
78
about it.
What's that, bro?
78. You ever had is YouTube contacted you to have like a Zoom meeting with them yet?
Yeah, a few times.
Bro, the conversation, the little Asian lady from San Francisco called me by my government, was reading my reports and said,
Right.
what can we do to fix this? Y'all see, when y'all see that little, when y'all go to y'all pages now, y'all see y'all name and y'all see the @ underneath there? That's what prohibits people from cloning accounts now. You're welcome. You're welcome. That was me. And we just getting started. We are gonna block your entire life. You're just gonna be able to watch YouTube from afar. You won't be able to contribute nothing. You're gonna need a whole new IP address and a whole new cell phone. That's a lot of trouble to go through the troll people. So I welcome the trolls. Come on now. Come on
That's
now.
needed.
Bring your ass. Bring your ass. We over here trying to make shit happen. Now this picture that I got here, I need to know her name. And I want to know, because everybody got to get on this. She got pink braids on. She looked like every piece of tattoos. Listen, man, I want to know who she is and who took the fucking picture.
And
Now,
she posted it.
Just the thing, Drew. Now this is where my dilemma come in at, because I am pro-life, right? When it comes to abortion, I'm pro-life. But every once in a while, I see a bitch like that, and I say, well, she wasn't ready to be a parent. They should let her get an abortion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm conflicted because sometimes I feel like some of these bitches need to just have abortions because, like, they should have their tubes tied. They can't have no more babies. If you want to live a certain lifestyle, do that. You free to do whatever the fuck you want to do, but you shouldn't be able to bring another life into the world and corrupt this motherfucker life. Have this kid all fucked up because got the baby in thongs and shit. Like, what kind of stupid shit is that? Like, you sexualizing your child. So what happened if for some creepy dude, your boyfriend or whoever, come in and compliment the baby ass? Now what?
See that?
You know what I'm saying? What happens now? Is he a pervert and you're not a pervert, or how does that work?
No, what she's gonna do when that baby is, let me see, 18 years from now, they're gonna be calling you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can we get on Money and Magic?
I'm gonna send them right to Money and
And the
Magic.
crazy part about it, like, that looked like that picture was taken in a hotel room.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's
it's in this
exactly what
hotel
it's
room,
taking.
bro. Why isn't there a mass woman hunt to get her locked up and have her child taken away from her? Why isn't she brought in for questioning?
Yeah.
Why not? Now, again, fellas, reverse the roles. Let's say that's a dude in a bathing suit with his daughter doing that. What happens to that guy?
But the only
And
way,
rightfully so.
the only
Rightfully
way,
so.
the only way that guy could get away with that if he was dressed in drag doing that.
Bro, if a man kisses his daughter on the mouth, just a regular kiss, kiss your daughter on the mouth, and she a teenager, it's gonna be a million comments. I mean, she too old to be kissing her daddy in the mouth. They're gonna sexualize it immediately. A mama can kiss her son in the mouth, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. A mama can do all kinds of weird ass shit, dressing their kids up in weird ass ways, and ain't nobody gonna say jack shit. You see what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with my wife about this. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. One of them, I think it was Christmas. Day before Christmas, me and her had a little argument, but we talked about some things, and about me raising my voice, right? Because she say my kids is afraid when I raise my voice, right? So I said, okay, have I ever struck you? She said no. Have I ever struck my children? She said no. I said, well, then they have a healthy fear of me raising my fucking voice.
That's right.
They're supposed to be afraid of their father raising his fucking voice.
That's right.
You understand me? The fuck I look like? No, it's not finna. You ain't finna con me with that bullshit. Like I gotta be walking around here on eggshells. No, this is my fucking house. I pay the goddamn bills. This is my family. I'm gonna protect y'all. I'm gonna kill for y'all. I'm gonna die for you. So when I raise my goddamn voice, I'm serious. Make it happen.
You're welcome. You know what I mean? see, men and women are different. We're different. We're supposed to talk with bass in our voice. We're supposed to, that's absolutely what you said is perfect. Your kids are supposed to have a healthy fear of you. When I grew up, I was scared of my father. I'm scared of the nigga now. You know, but that's from years of, check this out. When you get a baby elephant, you tie the leg up to the chain, right? And every time the baby elephant tries to move off that spiked chain, it's tearing this leg up.
Right.
So now, 10 years later, it's a big old elephant, and you can now tie something around the leg, a little fucking rope with a stick nailed into the ground. You're like, how the fuck is it? All it has to do is walk. No. Because in its mind, that little rope will always be that chain.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So it's going to stay there. All right? That's what parenting is. You got to have your kids disciplined off of we are the map. And my parents had me trained off the look. She just gave it to me on Christmas Day. I was in there horse playing with my brother, and we're both kind of big. And, you know, we hitting each other in the chest, and he punched me, and I fucking almost knocked the goddamn turkey ham off the thing. My mom's looked over like, and I stopped. I was like, oh shit, she still do that. But I'm like, what am I scared of this old woman for? But for a split second, I was like, oh shit, you know, but it's still there. You know? I was like, chill. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we're different. I'm not going to coddle you. That's not what we're here for. Meat and potatoes, that's not what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying?
It's a healthy balance.
That, yeah.
I'm still afraid of my father. My father looked disappointed or angry about something, that shit still do something to my chest right now as a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was raised, to respect him. You know what I'm saying? And I raised my hand to my daddy one time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, one time. I told y'all that story before. When I would call myself running away from home, when I thought I was being mistreated, you know. I'm listening to all these liberal weirdos. Oh, this is not right. The way he treating me. I deserve better type shit, you know. And I call myself running away from home. I'm finna be a dope dealer. You know, I'm finna be out here selling dope. Pops pulled up on me on the block, summertime, in front of everybody. Girls outside, everybody, my friends, everybody out there. He hop out the car, take his belt off, and I said, ain't no way you finna whip me from my friends. I put up my dukes like Jack Johnson.
Man.
And you know what happened? I woke up in the car, in the passenger seat, getting yelled at on the way home. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And I learned, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't finna happen. But I respect my father. I love him for everything he did for me, because he took extreme measure when I thought I was, if he didn't take those measures, shit, I'd been all fucked up. He had to take extreme measures to make sure his son, you ain't finna do that. No, this is what's finna happen. You my son. Whoop my motherfucking ass. That's what happened.
Wait a minute. I never raised my hand to my dad, but I had a situation where I thought I could raise my voice to him. I'll tell you what happened. I remember Mike Tyson punch out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember what happened if you get touched by that first uppercut? That's what happened. It happened right there in the schoolyard. Everybody saw it. All I asked you to do is do your homework. Why am I coming here? You had 3 months to get an assignment done. You know every fucking game on that goddamn Nintendo. You know, and I'm like, oh, but I'm saying you bought me the thing and I'm gonna play it, and you know, I mean, I'll do my homework.
Yep.
I literally blinked and I was looking at the fucking sky, and he's picking me up by my shirt and dragging me, and I'm like, I didn't feel my feet moving. I did look over my shoulder. My friends were standing there like, yo, this motherfucker hit. Yo, my boy, yo, you know these niggas still clown me about that. Yo, yeah, your father, you tough now, but your father fucked you up when you was in 6th grade, right there on the hill. I was like, damn, man. I was like, yeah. He hit me. He said he hit me with an uppercut. Them niggas be exaggerating though. I don't remember, but niggas was like, yo, he hit me into a cartwheel and shit. Instead, my feet left the ground. I do think my feet left the ground though. He knocked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But I went home. I don't like it here. Man, I don't like y'all. Y'all abusing me. Whole time I'm doing that book report though.
Yeah, Drew.
Generated compliance.
My pops told me when we got home, he yelled at me all through the car, and I don't know what happened. All I know is my jaw hurt. I don't know what happened. So we get to the house, and you know, he had the nerve to tell me. He said, "Boy, don't you ever raise your fucking hand to me again. You don't know how close I came to fucking you up." I said, "You did fuck me up. If I don't remember what happened, what the fuck you talking about?" So it could have got worse than that.
You know, I guess as adults, you know, you take it light. I see these. I mean, first of all, they gave these kids an 800 number. I don't see ass whoopings like I used to see them. The worst ass whooping that I've seen. Well, my nigga Rob can't laugh at me because he caught it worse. His mom's, her name is Miss Henrietta, and she was the type of chick that would walk up on us and scare the shit out of us, and we ain't do nothing. But she would be walking around outside with the belt in her hand. Y'all seen Rob? No, Miss Henrietta. One day, summertime, Rob just coming on the court. We just start playing ball. We was having a good game too. And my boy was bringing the ball up, and he just stopped, and the ball just started rolling. I grabbed the ball, and I saw it running the other direction. I said, "Why everyone stop?" I look over my shoulder. Here come Henrietta. Rob just stared at her, and he just kneeled down and went like this, like Debo was walking up on him. She started punching him, kicking him, hitting him with the belt. Some of these niggas started laughing. She looked at them and was like, "Y'all better not laugh. I'll fuck y'all up." We was like, "Oh shit." We was playing ball for like 2 hours. Rob was supposed to go to the store and come back. He was on punishment.
Right.
He stopped to play ball, never went to the store. "I got food on the stove. I need the goddamn salt. The fuck you out here playing ball?" Fucked Rob up. That beat the uppercut that I ate from my dad. Miss Henrietta fucked him up. He stayed getting in trouble. God damn it.
You know, New York has some different laws though. Didn't New York in the 90s have it to where a kid could be like independent at 16?
Yeah.
Because I knew a girl, she was new to our school and shit. This when I was still in New York. And she had her own place and shit. She was 16. And motherfuckers was like, "You lying and shit." I didn't believe this shit, you know what I'm saying? She had her own place and shit, and she was with, you know what I mean? Me and her got to kicking it, you know, niggas hating on me like a motherfucker, bro. They was hating on me so cold. They just did not want me with this chick, bro. But, you know, it was, you know, me and her was cool. We still cool to this day, but like, I mean, she married and shit to my homeboy now. I hooked her and my homeboy up. She came to our neighborhood, right, to see me. She was the new girl in school. Everybody wanted to fuck with her. And she came to see me, and all my boys is hating this shit. Like, "Man, yo, how you hook up with her?" Ooh, niggas ringing my doorbell all day because she in my house and shit, just hating, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, back in them days, we used to share girls and shit. So I'm like, "No, we ain't sharing this one. Get the fuck out of here, bro." Niggas steady ringing the doorbell, you know. But she told me though, she kept it real. She said, you know, she liked my homeboy Phil and shit. So I hooked her up with Phil and shit, you know what I'm saying? The rest is history. Them motherfuckers married, they got kids and shit. He in the army and shit. He retired from the army now. So I hooked them up. I tell them every time I see them on Facebook, so I hooked y'all motherfuckers up. Y'all owe me some money.
Yeah, the laws is different out here, man. I knew a dude, he had his own spot. He had just turned 18, but his parents was in the streets. So they had money, and he got an apartment. And I was like, "How the fuck? You don't even work, my nigga." He's like, "Yo, money talks." His parents was hustlers, man. His dad was like my dad's age, but he was out there dressed like us. So I already knew what time it was, man. But I was like, "Oh, okay." You know, man. But look, man, I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared one day. I don't know what happened. He left the apartment, he just disappeared. We didn't see him no more. But back to these hoes. Why do you think these women, do you think they're disregarding the safety of their children, and why do you think they're doing that nowadays? And is this behavior that has existed prior to us even noticing it on the internet? And before y'all answer that, I'm gonna go to LaRon first. Before you answer that, Let me remind y'all of what we're dealing with.
I fucked the guy and his mom.
His stepmom.
No, his like birth mother, and she sucked his dick like. Yeah, it was great. Once he looked at her and told her, "Yo, come do what you do best," it was downhill from come do what you do best. She started sucking his dick, and then at one point they looked at me and he was like, "Come suck this dick," and I was like, "Why?" A block sucked his dick too. We both sucked his dick
Together.
That is one
they-
big happy thing.
I already spoke about how there's there's son husbands. And I think that that's not spoken about enough. There is abuse between mothers and their sons. You understand? And that right there, that woman was not lying. That went viral and she was on several shows and she backed up that story. I was like, who the fuck is this? She wouldn't tell. But I believe her. And come do what you do best. That means she's been doing it. LaRon, your thoughts, bro?
Well, I was going to say the same thing. It's the son husbands. You know what I'm saying? It's the son husbands, and these women that's in that group is raising their sons like, yo, you got to be this man of the house. And once you become the man of the house, ain't no, some guys ain't gonna take it serious. She want to be in the streets. He's in love with his mom. He don't know what real love is. And it snowballs. And not to mention too, they also do the what's the other thing they always do? The her friends come over. Oh, he looks so handsome. He looks so good.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you look so good. I can't, you get older, I'm gonna have to come back for you. And sometimes they cash in on that. They cash in on that. They wait till they get older and then come back for those little boys. And the boys is confused as hell. So yeah, I do think this is something that's been going on for a long time. But now, for whatever reason, it's so comfortable sharing it. And Drew, you talk about all the time, the accountability. Nobody, for the most part, a lot of women, for what I see, don't speak on it. They be like, they're just, I don't know, they sweep it under the rug. It's bugged out to me. I don't understand it. I really don't understand how nobody see an issue with that, or the majority of women don't see an issue with it, or the women I come across that's on social media on a day-to-day basis don't have an issue with that. And I see Jason said Jim Jones' mother. When Jim Jones' mother said, no, Jim Jones said, my mom's told me how to French kiss. She told me how to kiss. Yes.
He said that.
Yes.
You know that's disgusting, man. What the?
Like, you should not know what your mom's tongue tastes like.
I want the. He said it so like it was so normal.
Yeah.
I said,
say
like,
he
said it, and he's looking at us like, yo, what? Y'all mothers never taught, nigga? No.
Yeah, and it's like we could talk about R. Kelly. He went through it too.
Mm-hmm.
He went through it too.
That dude was abused, man. There's no other explanation for that. He didn't come out the womb like that.
There's no way.
But they labeling him the villain.
Yeah.
Nobody want to talk about the women. Nobody want to talk about the women that abuse him, and that happens. Somebody in the chat used a great term. Growth says emotional incest. Absolutely, brother. I talk about that a lot on my Patreon. Emotional incest is a huge problem in society of all races. Mothers that treat their sons like an extension of their husband or boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and having their sons do shit for them, like he gotta be there for all your emotional baggage. You upset, so you need somebody to vent to. You talking to your son, he gotta hear all this bullshit. Okay, he has to be the one to comfort you and make you feel better. Okay, that leads to weird shit. Okay, that leads to weirdo type behavior. It happens all the time. One of my homeboys I grew up with, he's not around no more. He ended up, unfortunately, he ended up committing suicide. He was going through a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. But his mother used to molest him. Yeah, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? His mother would get drunk and high, and she would be like wilding. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't give a fuck who, but she just needed some dick. And she was doing shit to him And we heard rumors, but we didn't really believe it. We kind of was like, nah, y'all niggas exaggerating. We know his mama a hoe, but she ain't that bad, you know. Yeah, she was that bad. You know, she was like, literally had him in the crib fucking her and shit.
Oh.
And, right. And when he became a teenager, almost an adult, the shit was just too much for him. You know what I'm saying? It was too much for him when he started really realizing that he was different, that the way he was raised wasn't right. It was too much for him and he committed suicide. You know what I'm saying? But his story ain't gonna be told. Ain't no movies about him. You know what I'm saying? But if that had been his sister and his father, it would be a movie.
Yeah.
It would be talked about. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of foul shit that happens. I talked about it on this show.
Yeah.
My first sexual
my bad.
experience. Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
Okay.
My first sexual experience, I was like, what, 7 years old? With fucking whores. Grown ass women. You know what I'm saying? Nobody give a fuck about me. Nobody care. They gonna say, nigga, suck it up.
Yeah.
You a grown man. Suck that shit up, nigga. You a man. Be tough. Be strong. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. Ain't nobody for me to go cry to and let out all my frustration. Nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care. But a woman, let some shit like that happen to her. Everybody gotta stop the world. Pause. Let's see what's going on with her. How can we fix this? Let's get rid of all these creepy guys. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah. And it's a comedian. I can't think of the comedian's name, but he said the same thing. Like, you know, when he was younger, he used to get head around like 6, 7 years old. And now he's older. He can't get head no more. He can't let a woman suck his dick.
Yeah. Psychological.
Bro, I shared the story about my boy. We grew up. We was in front of the building. We was coming into our own. We was like 16, 17, 18. And we was talking, you know, one of my boys got head from this girl and everybody was sharing stories. And one of my other boys like, yo, how do you ask? We was at that age. Like, how do you even ask to do that? You know? And then one of our friends, he had a girl and we was like, yo, we know you doing that. He said, nah, I don't like getting my dick sucked. Fuck that. We was like, huh? He was like, nah, man, my aunt used to, you know, go down on me and I don't like it. And he said it so matter of fact. We didn't know. His aunt eventually went to prison. You know what I'm saying? He had to go to therapy. But one thing he was adamant about is he don't like head. His aunt, his blood, like his mother's sister, used to blow him.
Yeah. And
it ruined him. By the time he was like 17, 18, he was ruined. He don't like it. He don't want no chick going down there. I said, oh my, and he said it so matter of fact. And then he just got off of it and started talking about, you know, other sex positions. But we still standing there in shock, like, nigga, you can't just smack us in the face and not finish with what? Yeah. No, there was no other to the story. He was molested. And he couldn't function or he didn't like it. I was like, damn. Holy crap.
What happened? If you take an 11-year-old boy who just moved into a new neighborhood, right? He don't know nobody. But he moved into a new neighborhood, and this is a Crip neighborhood, right? Any gang. But this is say it's a Crip neighborhood. Everybody in the neighborhood is Crips. He don't know nothing about no Crips, no Bloods, none of that shit. He's learning this. He's impressionable. He wants to fit in. He wants to have friends. He going to school and all this shit, and everybody on this type of time. An older nigga put a gun in his hand and say, pull the trigger and shoot that motherfucker right there because he's a blood. Two things gonna happen when he pulled that trigger. One of two things. Either he's gonna be so traumatized by it that he never wants to see a gun again, or he's gonna become a killer.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks.
Now, the same thing when you have a boy that at 7 years old is forced to eat 2 grown women pussy.
Oh boy.
Now, either you're gonna hate eating pussy, and every time you eat pussy, it's gonna remind you of that experience and that trauma, or you're gonna become a savage and you like eating pussy. But can you blame the boy?
No.
Right. Now that's my story. Both situations. I just told you my life story. The gun and the pussy.
Bro. Early in life, my situations wasn't initiated by me. It was always some older chick. Always. I was good playing Atari and Coleco. It wasn't me. It was initiated by a chick that was always about 3 years older than me. I remember the first time I saw hair on the coochie. I was like, huh? Hair grows down there? What the? It didn't look pleasant. I was a kid. So actually, I'm looking at this stuff that we catching online, and it's like, is it new? Is it just being caught online now? This has always been happening. When you think of incest and sexual abuse, you automatically think the abusive drunk father or the dirty uncle. You never think of the dirty aunt. But then you think about it, man. I've been around older relatives, and their friends come over and they get a little drink in them. Oh, you shaping up to be a big man now. How old are you?
Right.
I'm gonna come see you when you 18. Hey, whoa, I'm 12. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get a little drink in them, and then you realize a lot of these bitches be on the block. How'd they grow up? On the block, there's no stopping these, man, bro.
That's why I want a woman on the panel, because I want to know, why is that okay? Because I've heard so many women, even women in my family. I got a little cousin. He grown now, but at the time he was little, he was young. I remember he was born, and I remember being by my female cousin's house, and people was giving her. She had like a late baby shower, or maybe it was his first or second birthday or some shit. I know he was born, and I'm by her house. I brought a gift over there and shit. It's all women in the house. I'm the only dude, so I'm like, damn, maybe I shouldn't. I didn't know this was a girl's thing or whatever, you know. Mm-hmm. I give him a gift or whatever, and I remember one of my cousins who wasn't the mother changing his diaper, and I remember this conversation like it was yesterday. I remember these women going nuts over the size of this boy's penis, and he's a baby. He's a baby. He's still in diapers. And I remember them talking about, oh girl, this motherfucker, he gonna be slanging. Girl, god damn, girl.
That's crazy.
This, yeah. I remember this conversation. They all laughing and cracking up. Damn, yeah, oh girl, yeah, he is. Yeah, he packing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo. And they made me feel like it was something wrong with me for saying something against it. They're like, oh, you taking it too serious. You taking it too serious. I'm like, hold up, no. And if it was a group of men in here talking about a girl, a baby girl saying the same shit, man, she gonna have this and that, y'all will be losing y'all shit. Why is this okay? No, see, you fucking up the party. You gotta go. That's why we ain't want no men over here. You tripping. Yo. And you know what they did to that little boy? When he was 13.
Oh, shit.
I remember my mother calling me saying, you heard about your cousin? I said, no. So she said, I don't want to say his name, but she's like, yeah, you know, he over there, you know, he got him a grown-ass girlfriend. I said, what? So I do my little research. I call my aunties and my cousins. What's going on? I pop up over there. Sure enough, this nigga 13 getting dropped off at my auntie house by a grown fucking woman. And they, you know how they justified it? Because I was like, how the fuck is he 13 and y'all know he fucking with a 30-year-old woman? How y'all know? How is this possible? And y'all letting this happen? No, Boogie, because they call me Boogie. Like, no, Boogie, no, you don't know. She paying like a motherfucker. She be paying like a motherfucker, bro. And, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, man.
Yo, they say, no, she paying like a motherfucker. She be getting that nigga home with like $500 every time. I said, bro, so he paying to get molested? What the kind of shit is this? Y'all pimping out this boy. What the fuck are y'all talking about? And they like, nah, cuz it ain't like that. I mean, he a boy. He ain't like he a girl. He ain't like he a little girl. Yeah. He a boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Woo
That
woo.
shit crazy.
Now this little dude been told his whole life he got big dick. So now he's very promiscuous. He got 5 children by 4 different women.
Wow.
They fucked his whole life up. And he in his early 20s.
See that shit? You see that? You see
That's
that?
probably like what's his name? NBA YoungBoy. All these babies he got, he probably went to the same shit.
He's been enabled.
Yeah.
He's been enabled.
And I got a friend, right? She be posting like pictures of her son, and I see the comments. He'd be like, "Oh my god, he's sexy."
What?
I'm like, what? And I be DM him like, "Yo, you see what these people saying about your son?" She's like, "Oh no, those my friends. They don't mean no harm."
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They scheme
I stopped
me
talking
over.
to her after that. I'm like, we can't conversate.
Nah,
You don't see the
nah.
issue.
This is stupid. This is stupid. Yo, I remember, all right. Homegirl of mine, she got a few boys. The last son she had. And I was talking, how the baby, whatever, she said, yeah, and he's hung. I didn't fucking ask. I didn't ask. I said, how's the boy? How did we get there? Yeah, he's hung. Yeah, he get old. He gonna get bitches. Shoot, I was talking with the nurse. Yeah. So you and the fucking nurse had a conversation about your fucking newborn, and you said he's hung and he's gonna get bitches. But here's the best question: when the fuck did you think it was okay to have that conversation with me? What the fuck do you think this is?
Right.
The fuck? I was upset, man. Get out of here, man. Fuck is wrong with you, stupid? This is the shit. Again, reverse the roles. Imagine a bunch of men changing the diaper. Yeah, man, when she get older, man, I can imagine her. She gonna be twerking and can you imagine that bullshit?
Matter of fact, I don't know about the video I sent you, Drew, or I shared it when it was some young boys behind a pickup truck and the girl was twerking on them. She was like, "Oh, y'all gonna have me go to jail?" But she twerking on these.
Oh, I got that video.
Okay, yeah,
the
the 5-year-old kids are getting twerked on. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I got that video.
Now
I got it.
Now what would happen if just think about this, right? Because I've been on this side too. I've chastised men for saying this. Like, I have a problem with dudes, when I'm at a family get together, barbecue, picnic, whatever you want to call it, right? And one of the nieces or little female cousins come through, and she 12, 11, and some grown ass nigga in his late 30s, 40s say some shit like, "Oh man, she gonna be a motherfucker when she get older, bro. She gonna be having motherfuckers losing it." Now, what he just said can send me into a rage, but that's not nowhere near as worse as looking at a baby in a diaper talking about their sexual organ. You know what I'm saying? So I'm snapping on this nigga because of what he said. Like, bro, what the fuck you talking about, man? It's just a baby. No, man, I ain't mean it like that. I'm just saying she pretty, man. Come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Okay, cool. Maybe I'm overreacting, right? Whatever. But it's no overreacting when you hear a group of women, and I still bring that story up to them to this day. I said, when they get to talking about my cousin and all the kids he got, I'm like, listen, I remember when he was a baby. I remember what y'all said. I remember y'all fawning over this boy's penis. Oh, he already got a 5-inch penis and he already a baby. And it's a 5 inches. Yeah, he finna be a porno star. Oh, girl, call me when he turn 18. All kind of shit, right? Y'all condone this behavior. Y'all promoted this behavior. Y'all bragged about this boy to the point where other women wanted to see it. See what I'm saying? This is what y'all do. And they think that shit cool. And I'm sorry, women. This is why it's important to have a real man in the house. Because a real man gonna correct that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of women be like, nah, I know they gonna, whatever.
All right. Yeah, all right. Look at this. Look at this. Hold up. Fuck is it? Lost it just that fast. Hold up. Let me see. Is this it?
A fucking female.
That's not
No, look, here it is.
I'm doing that.
This bitch pressure. Man, it's fucking bad pressure right here. I swear to God. And the Wi-Fi jumping in this bitch.
Noah.
I'm finna start coming over here. Fuck
Stop. I told you stop doing that.
Yeah.
I never seen that one.
See
I
that?
I seen that one before. They think that shit cute. Yeah.
It's not funny. It's not funny. If I'm that kid's father and I seen that video when she come home, because it looked like they were on some sort of vacation. They were all in some villa, it looked like. She come home, I'm be like, yo, I'm taking this video to court, and I don't want you around this kid. That's bullshit. You fucking him up. Because you know what happens? That black kid goes to school.
Yeah.
Think that that's okay.
That's right.
They're gonna look at that black kid and say, I don't care if he's in preschool, we putting handcuffs on him.
Yep.
Even if it's Fisher Price, we're locking his black ass up.
It's a fact.
Because he's gonna be a menace. He's getting raised by a mother and a father that teach him that shit is okay. Let him go to fucking school and touch a white girl like that.
Drew, I'm gonna tell you right now, I got a personal story about that. A couple of years ago, I got ghost off of YouTube for about a week, right? Because I went through something like this with my oldest daughter back when she was in actually in elementary school. She in high school now, so this is more than a couple years ago. But anyway, my oldest daughter was in school and she called me and said that some boy had touched her. You know how I'm losing it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm losing it because if she got to call me, then I know it's something fucked up.
Right.
So I go to the school, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm keeping it 100. Maybe it was ignorant, but I have my gun with me. So now I go to the school. I got my gun concealed, of course. And the little boy is in the office, and his mama's there, right? And I'm asking my daughter what happened. She said that they was at recess, and the little boy kept grabbing her behind. Kept grabbing it, right? And she told him to stop, and he kept doing it, right? So the little boy's in there crying in the office. He's scared of me, right? So his mama's there, and she's like, he just a boy. He just a kid. He do stuff. I said, look. When the mama started talking, I knew where he learned it from.
Mm-hmm.
And instantly, I was not mad at him no more. Because at first, I didn't give a fuck if he was a kid. That's my daughter. You out of here, nigga. I don't give a fuck how old you is. My job is to protect my baby. But when I heard the mother speak, I knew he learned it from you. You're a whore. You're a filthy slut, scumbag bitch. And this boy probably have seen some of the most grotesque shit the world has ever produced in that household. Right? They asked me that I want to press charges, all kind of shit. Right? I said no. I'm not finna ruin this little brother's life because his mother's a whore. What I'm going to do is take my daughter out of this piece of shit school. And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? My wife was mad at me. She thought I should have pressed charges. I just couldn't do it once I seen his mom because I knew where he got it from.
Yeah.
It's not his fault.
You saw the mama, but you didn't see the father. Now, in my day, if we didn't keep our hands, although we've had girls lie on us. Now, I remember in a schoolyard playing tag, and these girls want to play with us. They were all trying to run and kiss us. We weren't trying to kiss them. We were running from them. This is like 3rd grade, man. And one day, Lord forgive me, we ran. I forgot this chick's name. She was an ugly little. Look, she didn't look like everybody else. All right, she was a white chick. All right, she didn't look like everybody else. All right, and she was chunky and everything. She like Honey Boo Boo. Right. And one day she cornered one of my boys, grabbed him by the face and kissed him like right on his nose area. That's the big old wet spot. And he was like, ew, get the fuck out of here. We was all laughing. But she got mad at his reaction, told Mr. Plensky, I remember her fucking name, told Mr. Plinsky that he did it to her.
Mm-hmm.
They let the girls go in the classroom first. For the first time, they used to just make us line up and come in. It was like, we want the boys outside. We standing outside. We're like, what's going on? The principal came outside. Miss DeBono, I remember her. Mr. Plinsky, Miss Dowling. And it was like the fucking military. You are not to be touching these little girls who raised you. And Adam, who told you to kiss her on a... And he just started crying like, I didn't do anything. She did. They were not hearing it. Adam was a little Puerto Rican kid. He was just crying. And, we in third grade. We was like, that's not what happened. We all saw it. The girls are looking out the window and we got inside. I mean, they screaming at us. We didn't do anything. So I'm all traumatized. Like, yo, what the fuck? And we went in and we was like, yo, tell her we didn't do it. The girls ain't fucking help us. They were on code. They just sat there. Nope, y'all in trouble. We ain't got nothing to do. We don't want to get screamed at like that.
Mm-hmm.
I learned so early. When I came home, they done sent a letter home. Give this to your parents. Don't open it. I just gave the envelope to my mother, went and sat down. She calls me and she said, if I ever catch you touching a little girl and da-da-da. I said, Mom, I know, first of all, I know better. I said, something happened today. And she said, tell me what happened. And I told her what happened. And she believed me. My father, she called him and said, yeah, Shauna, you know those names. Mr. Bono, Mr. Plinsky, you remember them? Mr. Plinsky was out of her fucking mind. She was crazy. Her hair was all, she had the Jewish afro that was never combed. It was crazy. It was like all over the place and it was crazy. But my pops was the one that told me, he says, listen, you're not going to win dealing with these girls. When those girls play tag with you, he says, I want you to go to the teacher and tell them, look, Kamika chasing me. I don't want her chasing me. She's not playing with, the boys are playing tag. Not her. Why is she chasing me? I don't want her around me. He said, that's what I want you to do because I don't want you caught up. My parents understood what was happening, but my mother, because she's a mother, she just had to have that reassurance. I don't want to get no letters, or hear about you allegedly doing something because I don't want to come to school and deal with that. You're a boy and you're black. And that little girl was white. I can't think of her name. But when she caught Adam on that gate, we saw it. We was like, oh! And because of our reaction, it embarrassed her. And she went and told Mr. Plinsky that Adam kissed her. And we get screamed at over some fuck shit that she did. We was like, yo, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. And I learned early, these bitches will not be held accountable. Society doesn't allow them to be held accountable. They don't care if they're held accountable. And even when they're wrong, they're right. Yep. Case in point, this motherfucker Tory Lanez got 22 years. He did not shoot that bitch. He did not shoot her. The evidence shows he did not shoot her. But by way of the law, he's wrong. But by way of the evidence, he's right. But it don't matter.
Did he get charged for shooting her, or did he get charged for discharging a gun?
He had, what I know is he didn't have no fucking residue on him.
Yeah, but so I think he got charged for discharging a gun, having a gun in California, all the stupid. I don't think he got charged for shooting her.
But where are those bitches being held accountable for lying all over the goddamn court case, pleading the fifth and all kinds of weird shit? It was so obvious that they were lying. Shauna says, how do I know? Did you watch the case, Shauna? Shauna, do you believe that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion? Yes or no? Do you believe that he shot her? I get sick of this shit. He did not shoot her. He did not shoot her. And the only fucking bitches that are agreeing with this fucking sentence are the bitches that are mad because his short little 5'2" ass was fucking two of them bitches and it was about to be a third. That's it. That's why they're saying, oh, well, fuck it. Ignoring the fact that this is a black man going to jail? Huh?
He might not go to jail though.
He'll probably get some time. He ain't gonna do
He might
that
get
whole 2
deported.
years.
He's not American citizen.
But look, I know.
Yeah.
But the fact that it can't.
That go back to what we said, Drew. The point is, even if he did, because I don't know I don't know what happened with that situation. All I know is that bitch got caught lying several times. But I tell you this, even if he did it or whatever the fuck, right? If he didn't do it, what's gonna stop these goofy ass niggas from fucking with Meg Thee Stallion next? She got a boyfriend right now. Some simp ass nigga.
I heard the replay. I definitely agree with that. I'll listen to the replay. You was on point with that.
Yeah, they fucking with her right now, getting their turn with Meg Thee Stallion. They want to be with her. See, that's what we talking about here. Yep. Somebody's fucking these filthy bitches. Somebody's putting their dick in these bitches, and these gonna be the same niggas complaining about these bitches after the bitches do dumb shit. Yeah. Like, bro, you gotta limit your damage with a bitch. At least don't run the risk of having no baby by this bitch and no shit. Get these bitches on tape. Something. Protect yourself, bro. Ain't no fucking way I'm gonna be riding around with a bitch and I ain't got this bitch on tape sucking my dick. Ain't no fucking way.
Yo, you see why we can't move forward? I'm gonna read y'all something. She said they didn't check his hands right after the shooting. I say no, I don't know. I wasn't there. They got gun residue. Do you know that they could find it? They checked him. It wasn't there. And her story was inconclusive. And he still got charged. Plus, Tory was violent, beating up Alcina also. Alcina, whoever the fuck. Do you know that Meg Thee Stallion has a history of violence herself? Did you know that? In Texas, she had a whole charge on her. She's also been violent. She said it. She said it. Shauna, stop capping for this bitch. Stop. Bitches are mad that he was running up in his little ass, 5'2", because he's a little dude. Running up in these bitches. And they're mad at the outcome. How dare he go for the third? He was batting 1,000 with one, batting 1,000 with two. He was going for a third, working on it. And then told Megan, you know, she's fucking all of your exes too? Ben Simmons and everybody. How are you capping for this bitch? They couldn't determine that he absolutely pulled the trigger. So if they couldn't determine, it was inconclusive. But remember the state that it happened in. California love locking niggas up. Why can't you just get the black man's side for once and say, yo, look, it's inconclusive, so he shouldn't have got that. How hard is that to say? And what does him being violent against a whole other bitch have to do with this situation?
No, August Alsina, not August Alsina. That's a man. That's the dude with Jada Pinkett. Yeah.
Who the fuck are these people?
That's the dude who's fucking Jada Pinkett.
August Alsina, yeah.
Who the fuck? What does that have to do with Megan?
But Tory Lanez was violent. I think Tory Lanez made a song. I don't think Tory Lanez beat up August Alsina. That sounds crazy.
But wait a minute. What does that have to do with Megan having a bullet in a hole in her foot now? Straight hip hop. What the fuck? That had nothing. This how you know when they select jurors, they have to know that you can't be biased. If you go in there with this shit on your mind, you can't get selected. This is how he went to jail. This is how he got 22 fucking years. Because of shit like this. Him being violent to Alcina, whoever the fuck that nigga is, has nothing to do with what happened with Megan Thee Stallion. That doesn't prove anything. He had no gun residue on his person. He didn't shoot anybody. And Megan was lying on the stand. They're not holding her accountable. This furthers the divide between black men and black women.
Yes.
Black women think that they're a whole nother fucking demographic from us. Case in point, when Ice Cube was on a show with those cackling fucking hags, he said, I have this plan that I'm going to present to somebody. The Republican Party said they want to hear it. So it's the plan for black people. Them fucking fat bitches sat up there and said, well, what does it say for black women? He said, black women aren't black people? But that's their thought process. These bitches think that they're so fucking different.
That's
from 64 to 2022, this is what we got. We got son husbands
out here in Georgia. Not the off topic, on topic. Stacey Abrams had a plan for black women and a plan for black men on her website. But the crazy part about it, if you read the plan, it's the same exact thing. But she know our mentality so fucked up. What are you gonna do for black? We're gonna do for black women. Here's your tab. What about us black men? Here's your tab. It's the same thing.
Tory did it on camera with August. Drew, you don't know if Tory's innocent. People said they seen him. Guess what? Who saw him? The bodyguard that didn't show the fuck up? Is he still missing? I'm asking for a friend. He was supposed to show up to court. He never showed up. What happened? You said people, right? Did anybody take the stand against Tory? So what you mean? I don't know. I don't know he's innocent. You don't know he's guilty. But he got 22 years. That don't bother you? A black man got 22 years in the state of California, and it's inconclusive. So why can't you as a black woman say, well, if we don't know, they can't know, so I'd rather him be around and not in the system that's looking to fuck us as a community anywhere. And fucking us as a community is creating a divide. What you are playing into is a fucking divide. When are you going to get that? What I do know is that those two bitches lied on the stand. That was proven. That's been proven because their stories was inconclusive. They're free. He got 22 years and is about to get deported. They're free.
But I thought the other girl was she got immunity. So what, you know what I'm saying?
She pleaded the fifth.
Yeah, she got immunity.
She pleaded the fifth. All of these games that they played. And what this left now, there's brothers that saw this. I don't know if you know, but there's brothers that saw this and said, yo, look, this shit sealed it. I'm not fucking with none of these bitches out here. That shit, because you know why? She got off, and there's a ton of bitches that are rocking with Megan right now and saying, fuck Tory. And it has nothing to do with the case because the case was fugazi. It has everything to do with them being mad that he was dicking down both those hoes. And he was having his cake and eating it too. And like I said, he was about to go on the third. Oh no, he can't have that. So 22 years for these bitches, for these dirtbag bitches' broken hearts. And you wonder why there's a goddamn divide? Man, fuck them bitches, man. Get out of here,
Go back
man.
to what 78 said, man. They going, and dudes are still fucking with Meg.
Megan is not the victim, Shauna. Get out of here with that bullshit, man. She's not a victim. She home chilling. Did they get the right guy? Laurent, what was the story? In the limo stop, they got out and they started tussling.
From what I understand, I wasn't following too much of it, but I understand like something happened. They got out the limo. I think she said she was afraid to call the cops. She's afraid to call the cops because they said, oh, I don't want Tory to go to jail or somebody to go to jail because he's a black man and all the stuff going on with cops. That's some bullshit because if somebody shoot me, I'm not thinking about what happened to George Floyd and what's happened to anybody else. Like, now you shot me. That's between now. You got to go. But she said, I didn't want that to happen to him. That's really fucked the whole story up. Then she came back like months later and said she got shot. Then that's where the snowball started happening. But at first she said she stepped on glass.
The bitch, she fucking changed her story like 3 times.
She said she wasn't fucking Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
And then she came back and said she was fucking him. She said her and her friend was never arguing. Turned out they was arguing about her fucking Tory Lanez.
But the thing is too, like, she was lying in interviews, but I guess she was telling the truth in court. That's a little different, right?
Well, it still goes to her credibility.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Thank you. Her credibility is ruined. I don't give a fuck who shot her at this point because whoever she said shot her, we can't believe her
and
by way of her own testimony.
This is the problem. Meg Thee Stallion, and just like Glorilla, these are regular hood bitches from around the way, but they got talent, they got some money, and niggas go crazy over these bitches as if they something special, but these are regular bitches. Yeah. So they got regular bitch problems, they talk shit, whatever. Do you know what you would have to do for a man who's rich to pull a gun out and shoot you? What the fuck would you have to do for a rich nigga to give up his whole life to shoot you? What the fuck could you have said or done? Okay? I just don't believe this nigga was high and drunk one day and said, you know what? I'm finna shoot this bitch. Dance, bitch. I don't believe it. Because if he was that type of dude, he would have already had a criminal record.
Thank you.
I would say this, though. I would say this. You said how Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, they regular hood bitches. A lot of these rap dudes is regular corny dudes that just got some fat, they got some talent, they got some money, and don't know how to handle pussy.
That's fact.
That's true too. Both things could be true. They both toxic.
Yes, sir.
They both
Shauna
toxic.
says, so I don't give a fuck about the victim. I see, yeah, the victim is fucking Tory Lanez. I believe that. And he got 22 fucking years. She's not the victim. Watch this. Watch this. Shauna, do you believe liars? Pay attention to what I just asked you. Do you believe liars? It's a two-part question. Do you believe liars? And once you answer no, because you're going to say no, I don't want to hear it depends. Once you say no, good. My next question is, did Megan Thee Stallion lie through this whole process? Why was this such a big fucking deal? It had everything to do with her. No. Don't back out. Don't back out. That's a cop-out. You don't know what happened, but you're justifying this motherfucker. You say she got shot and he got 22 years. I asked you, do you believe liars? Did Megan Thee Stallion lie? No, you don't believe liars. And yes, the bitch lied. So in a court of normal fucking law, with white people, once you're caught out there in a lie, they have a whole problem dealing with your testimony. I've served jury duty 2 times in my life where people got caught in crazy lies. And I've seen the look on lawyers' faces like, you didn't tell me. You said what, when? You supposed to tell? Fuck. Blew the whole case. Blew the whole fucking case because of a lie. Because they forgot that they told this nigga one thing and they said another. So if you don't believe liars, and you know Megan Thee Stallion testimony was fugazi because she lied. I wasn't fucking him. Oh, I was fucking him. Oh, I wasn't beefing with my friend. Or I was beefing with my friend. Well, which one is it? Then he talked to the friend. I plead the 5th. What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta disagree with that.
But you missing that point, Drew. Before she pleaded the 5th, before she even went to court, she worked out a deal with the DA to get immunity. They cannot charge her with nothing. So why would you need to have immunity if you're just a witness? If you didn't do nothing wrong, why the fuck do you need immunity?
Yeah.
This is a fucking railroad case right here.
Yep. But the jury's supposed to come in with I guess you're not supposed to know anything prior to the case. So her lying to Gayle King, that has nothing to do with what she said in court. You see what I'm saying, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No. Yeah. You're correct.
Yeah.
But watch this. Everybody on the outside, me, you, 78, the public knew about that interview. So we're at home. It's like watching wrestling. You know what I'm saying? The wrestler's about to do a move, and he don't see the manager in the back with the chair. You're like, look.
Yeah.
Boom, with the chair. We knew about the Gayle King interview. The jury wasn't supposed to know about it, and it couldn't be used in court, but we knew about it. So that's why I'm asking Shauna. Her testimony was fucked off because she lied. So if you don't believe liars and you know she lying, how is this not a railroading? And what I'm asking is the brother, since it was inconclusive, you could say you don't know what happened, but you sound pretty cool with the brother when they banged that gavel and said 22 years. You sound cool with it by saying what? She's the victim. Yeah, she got shot in the foot, but you don't know who shot her. And what I believe is that she was out there fucking off with her girlfriend, who wasn't her girlfriend anymore, and there was some gunplay and blasted the foot. So let's see. I'd rather lie and keep this bitch out of prison. Or you know what, girl? Someone was not supposed to have this gun. And we're going to have to answer to this. We don't want to go to jail for none of this shit. We don't even want community service for this shit. So what are we gonna do? Listen, he was fucking you. He was fucking me. We don't like him. You know what? That nigga did it. He ain't shit anyway. And he was trying to fuck that bitch in the house we just left. He did it. And the sisterhood is what sent that motherfucker up the river. That's what happened. Sean, I never said, look, how about this, Sean? I know who didn't shoot her. Tory didn't shoot her. How about that? So I don't know who shot her. I'm asking you, are you happy with them banging the gavel on a black man and go up for 22 fucking years? You happy with that? California did it again.
Man, my thing is this, right? Because I say this all the time. I don't know if the nigga shot her or if he didn't shoot her. What I do know is she's the only person that's been caught lying multiple times.
Boom.
Right? And I do know this. I know that her friend, who people are suggesting is the one who argued with her, fought her, and shot her, her friend worked out a deal with the DA where she would get immunity before she even testified. Yeah. Now, what do you need immunity for? What could they possibly charge you with that you cannot be charged with now? And this is where Tory Lanez lawyer fucked up at. Because all this shit should have been made the highlight of the story. If I'm his lawyer, the whole highlight, look, motherfuckers got immunity up in here. My client don't have immunity. But some people who are just supposed to be witnesses got immunity. What do they need immunity for? All right? He got to talk about this. He got to talk about gunpowder residue. He got to talk about this, right? Tory Lanez, I don't know what his lawyer was doing, but it's fucking disgusting. See, I've been to trial for my life before, and I know. And it's another thing Tory Lanez did that fucked himself up. He didn't testify on his own behalf.
Yeah.
See, my lawyer told me when I was going to trial, it was the last day of trial. He said, "Look, you gotta testify. You gotta take the stand." He said, "It's self-defense trial. Your word against this other guy. So you gotta, you can take the chance that we proved that they didn't prove their case, or I said, no, I'm gonna take the stand. Took the stand. I ain't had no prep, nothing. I was nervous as fuck, scared, but I knew that there's no way the DA can tell this story better than me because he wasn't there. Mm-hmm. He wasn't there. So he can have any theory he wants to. He's not gonna tell his story better than me. And I got up there and made it work magic. But Tory Lanez fucked up by leaving it to the jury. You never leave it to the jury without pleading your fucking case. Yeah. You gotta go on that stand and say, I did not shoot this woman. But he's so fixated on not being a snitch. He's so fixated on, I'm a street dude, or I can't be caught snitching and testifying. Fuck that. You fighting for your life.
And he's not a street dude.
Yeah, he's not a street dude. You from Canada. Take your ass on that stand and say, look here, man. I was fucking both of these chicks. They got into an argument in the back of the limo. We was leaving the Kardashian bitch house. They mad because I'm flirting with this bitch. And then it brought up the fact that I'm fucking both of them. Okay? I'm not proud of it, but that's the type of shit, lifestyle we live. They want to pull over. They want to get outside and scrap. They outside fighting. Her friend came to the car, got the pistol, and shot at Meg's feet. I don't think she was trying to kill her, but I think she just wanted to scare her. Shot at her feet. I snatched the gun from her. That's how gun residue got on my hand. Blah, blah, blah. Case closed. End of story. The nigga going home. But he didn't want to do that. He wanted to sit back, and he didn't think that nobody was going to convict him because he know he didn't do shit. But bro, sometimes you got to go up there and you got to defend yourself.
Omega Red makes a good point. Who beat that girl to death in Mexico? Another black bitch?
It was Tory Lanez, apparently.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, and this is what I want people to understand. And Sean, I need you to pay attention to this. What's happening now in the media, and see, this is what y'all don't get. As of late, have y'all been seeing a lot more videos of women behaving like dudes with this criminal activity, fighting? Remember the airport in Texas? She swang on the brother, and the brother started body slamming her and shit. And Captain Save-A-Ho want to get in between us and women. No, that's a fucking animal. You deal with her accordingly. You step out the way and let her get punched in the face so she can be reminded that she's a fucking woman. Step out of line. I don't let dudes get in my face like that. I'm not going to let a woman get in my face like that. Fuck around, lay around. This other bitch who thought she lost her kids in the goddamn airport. She started tearing the airport up. The kids just went to the goddamn bathroom. They're starting to criminalize black women and treat y'all like black men. And then y'all looking for us to protect you? These two bitches got into a fight. This is what I think happened. Because the evidence points to what I'm saying. These two bitches got mad at him, got into a fight, stepped out the goddamn limo. Somebody pulled the gun and bust the shot, and fragments from the fucking bullet hit her in the goddamn foot. Gunplay, police have to get involved. Who did it? He was cheating on you, cheating with me, and about to fuck that bitch. You know what? He did it. And meanwhile, her testimony was all fucked up because everything she said contradicted itself. So I ain't gotta be there. All I'm doing is listening to the facts. The facts don't point to Tory Lanez 100%. In fact, Tory Lanez is the only person that didn't lie. Who did catch in the lie on the stand several times? Who the fuck pleaded the fifth? Everything was on those women. It got bizarre and bizarre and bizarre. When they bang the gavel, who the fuck goes to jail? This nigga. This nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga. So keep in mind, the next shit that pops off, because bitches like Megan Thee Stallion cannot get out their own fucking way. The next time it happens, it's gonna stick on her. And we're gonna be sitting here like, oh shit, see, another gun situation? These niggas can't get out their own way. They cannot. She did this to herself. I'm telling you. She already said she had a history of domestic violence. She said that. She said it in the old interview. So here we go again. But this seems to be the rhythm with black women these days. And when it's coming to light, what are they gonna call me? Misogynistic? I don't give a fuck what these bitches call me. I'm calling it how I see it. Look at the fucking title today. We've proven that. And we've also proven that if you talk to every black man, I would say out of 5, maybe 3 or 4 of them will say, yeah, you know what? When I was younger, I had an older bitch put her hands on me. And now we're looking at these bitches acting like niggas in a fucking airport, you know, fucking around sexually with underage little boys. They don't give a fuck. Yeah.
A woman can literally say, you can take the biggest, baddest female YouTuber right now, or Instagram model, or whoever. A woman can tell a story in passing, just a story about fucking an underage boy, and it won't nothing happen. It be niggas. It will be men in the comments like, "Damn, wish that was me." Hey, he lucky the motherfucker. And other women will be like, "Oh, girl, you crazy. Why you do him like that? Woo woo." Reverse it. Let a man tell that story, and he's the devil. You know what I'm saying? From the same exact people. I done seen it. I just seen this shit happen on this internet for far too long, bro. I saw a video from a girl years ago, black woman, pretty lady, older, in her 40s, popular YouTube channel. And she talking about how, what's up, Willie? She talking about how she fucked a dude, she fucked some boy who's to deliver her papers. He's deliver her newspapers in the morning. And she said she fucked him because she thought it was so cute that he used to always come over and flirt with her. And she's like, boy, going somewhere. Stop that, boy. You too young. You can't handle this. She used to flirt with him, flirt back with him, right? One day, she decided, because she horny, to give him some pussy. She told this story live on YouTube. The video is still up. And nothing happened to her. Nothing.
Crazy.
Not a goddamn thing.
Now, you let a nigga tell the same story. Man, it was this girl, man. She used to come selling lemonade all the time, you know. She used to always come through selling lemonade. And I said, you know, girl, go on. You flirting with me. I'm too old for you. But you know what? One day, man, I decided to go ahead and, you know, give her the dick, you know, man. She wasn't nothing but 15. You know what happened? Your page is gone. every nigga on YouTube calling you a pedophile. They sucking up to the bitches and shit. Bro, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was another social media YouTuber, whatever. She had a similar story, like, oh, somebody she worked with, or like one of her friend's sons, when he was like 15, like, oh, I'm gonna come back for you. You better come back when you're 18. Just joking.
Yeah.
He came back at 18 and she's like, y'all let him fuck.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
like, damn.
She had big titties too.
Yeah, she was a pretty woman. She was a very attractive woman. That's what
now
she
watch
did.
this. I did a show months ago. Y'all may remember it. Of all of these teachers that were caught getting locked up for fucking students. Y'all remember that show?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All of them were white women. There was one black chick, and she was a cutie too. Red bone. But I said, well, fuck. Some of these women were married. I did a whole sound off. That it made the news, but it wasn't a big deal. Because these fucking high school students was living life. Yo, this one chick, decent little white chick, fought them to her crib, and they ran a train on her. And she was married.
Mm-hmm.
Ran a train on her. And the only reason why I got out is because, they were fucking around on their cell phone and the picture got out. They ran a train on her.
Disgusting.
But you let some bitches tell that was liberating. I did a show on it. Okay, but again, reverse the roles. Let some dude have some 14-year-olds come to his house and they run a train on him. He's going to prison and he's getting killed in prison. Mm-hmm. He's going to prison. He's going to die in there. He's going to die. They're going to get him. You understand?
I had a teacher, a gym teacher. He should also coach. He's coached like football, and he coached the boys football team. Can't remember if it was varsity or JV. He was also a gym teacher for swimming class and stuff like that, right? They had him teach swimming class. They added that to him, right? Mr. Davis. Now, big old dude, you know what I'm saying? I remember back when we had Knockout Kings, the video game, I used to create a player called Mr. Davis, you know what I'm saying? That's how much we looked up to him. Like, he was like the dude. And he got fired from his job, man, because they had him do the swimming team thing, right? He had him coaching the swimming shit. He was the football coach. Now, football coaches are used to conducting themselves a certain way. Some people don't agree with it, but it happens. A male football coach, it's nothing for him when he's saying good job to one of the players who just ran the touchdown or caught an interception. It's nothing for him to take a towel and slap somebody on the ass when they say, good job, boy, let's go. Nothing. It don't mean nothing. But now he's the swim teacher. Now you got girls in bikinis, and they do something good, and he slapped them on the ass. Good job. I didn't like Mr. Davis touching me. I didn't like Mr. Davis. He hit me on my butt. Man lost his job, pension, and everything.
Damn.
Over that shit, bro. That's like, bro, fuck this shit, bro. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
We need to stop. Listen, man. Men can't catch a break. And when you're a black man, it's a double negative. And what women don't realize is what makes me more upset is about this Meg Thee Stallion case. It is consistent with what we deal with. We had war with white supremacy and we had war with fucking black women. If Megan Thee Stallion came clean, because I wholeheartedly think that she lied. I believe she lied. All she had to do was come clean and say, look, he was out there fucking around with a gun and, it discharged, hit me in the foot, accident. She's not going to jail. Then they hit her with some house arrest or some fucking community service, and it wouldn't be as big. But her lie kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now this man got 22 years. And the title of this show, it's still relevant, because if you look at the title of this show, again, reverse the fucking roles. Modern men over-sexualize themselves and disregard their own children. I probably have 30 fucking women I've never seen in my life talking about, yeah, go ahead, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But you know why they're not in here capping? Because it's fucking true. They probably rubbing their son's balls right now. His basketballs, his Spaldings. This is fucking incredible. But y'all are not held accountable. Y'all don't hold each other accountable. This is what I'm saying. Look what Willie Lowe said. Cardi B admitted to bitch stripped in the Bronx. Used to take niggas home, drug them, and rob them.
But look at Cosby.
But Bill Cosby is in prison,
Right.
or went to prison.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand?
Not-
And it was all fun and games when she said it. Do you know that's a traumatizing feeling when a man goes home with a lady of the night and really think he's gonna get lucky just to get robbed? It's like, oh shit. And instead of saying she's fucked up, you know what they tell the dude? You should have knew better.
Yep.
Absolutely. Because men are treated like adults and women are treated like children at all times.
Pull up what Willie. Yeah. You saw what Willie just said?
Which one?
He said, can you imagine if a man said what Cardi B said? Rick Ross said, put a Molly in her drink.
Oh, they
and he
tried to
was
cancel
like,
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to cancel him.
Yeah. She didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Yep.
He lost sponsorship over that line.
He did. He sure did.
But Cardi B
Phenomenal
said
message.
that, and now Cardi B doing Pepsi commercials for Super Bowl, interviewing Joe Biden.
Come on. They get to meet the president. Meg Thee Stallion gets to get on a Disney Network in the She-Hulk episode.
Meg Thee Stallion did an interview with Hillary Clinton.
Bro, dogs, it's no longer a man's world. This is what these bitches want. And I stand on that word. This is why I tell brothers, man, stay on your purpose and stay the fuck out their way. Because this is bullshit. This is bigger things to happen. Black men, you have no fucking allies other than each other. You have no allies. This is the lesson. You don't deal with women like Meg Thee Stallion. Stay on your purpose. Your purpose is your credit score, your retirement plan, and your peace of mind. Down here is a woman somewhere. But if she's not on your program, don't fuck with it. Phenomenal Mexican said, can she go to jail for perjury? She has to be found guilty of some shit first. They know she lied. They just don't give a shit because they bang together.
Charged her with shit.
Yep. It's like they ain't charging her with nothing.
And you understand,
You the victim, bitch.
Meg Thee Stallion is more of a tool for white supremacy. She's more of a tool.
She's used to create the divide, and she stood on her lie. And that's what I'm saying. No one has gotten in the chat and said that they think she told the truth. What Shauna said was, she doesn't know and no one was there.
Yeah.
That's a cap. That's cap. I asked you, did you think she told the truth? No, I asked you first, is she a liar? The answer is yes. So if you have a liar take the fucking stand, how do you believe if she lies about one thing, what makes you think she's not lying about anything else? This is the bullshit we go through when we talk about boxing. Is Tyson Fury a liar? Yeah. Has he cheated in the past? Yeah. Has he been suspended for it? Yeah. You think he cheated Deontay? No. What? This is the level of dumb shit we deal with here. This is why black men don't trust black women. And why men in general be like, yo, look, do you know we live in a fucking society where you can meet a chick at the club, take her to the hotel, y'all have a wonderful night together, sleep with her, but then she wakes up out of bed and says, yo, you know what? I shouldn't have did this. I just slept with you because I was mad at you. I was mad at my husband. Husband? Huh? She goes home. Next thing you know, the police knocking at your door a week later. Yeah, you so-and-so. Yeah, well, get your hands behind your back. You sexually assaulted so-and-so. No, look, we met at the club and, she said she was married and we stopped speaking. We ain't speaking a week and I left her alone. She said you raped her. Huh? Because she came home and opened up to her husband and he's in his feelings. She says, no, well, what happened? Oh, I was drunk. Oh, you was drunk and he took advantage of you? Call the police.
Yeah, I've been in that situation before, Drew. A bitch was begging and pleading and she had heard something from one of her friends and she wanted to find out for herself. I do what I do. And then all of a sudden, we in the bed watching TV and this bitch is having second thoughts. I can see once that high come down, once you get done with your horniness, now she's starting to think like, damn, I was supposed to be home. What am I going to tell my man?
Uh-huh.
What am I going to say to him? I see her thinking. And then the bitch said some shit to me that really pissed me off. She was like, I think I had fell asleep when we was like, she said, I think I had fell asleep like, do you remember what happened when I fell asleep? And I said, no, that's what I said to her, Drew. I said, bitch, if you play with me like that, I promise you won't make it to court. And then she said, I'm just playing. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. That's what I thought. Because you play with me like that, you got me all the way fucked up. Yeah. If I'm going to prison, I'm going for a reason.
Listen to this one. My boy's a detective. He said that he came to a case. Woman said she got raped, right? Said, who did it? The Uber driver. She said, the Uber driver? Right? He said, yeah. She said, yeah, Uber driver raped me. So, all right. So they found, the information for the Uber driver. Get the guy. He's like, did you sexually assault this woman? She said, nah. He said, no, we had sex. It was consensual. He said, you got proof? He said, yeah, we went to the hotel. They went to the hotel with the receipt. They on camera going to the hotel. They brought her back in. They're like, what's going on? She started breaking down crying. Oh, there's a law in New York now. If I get sexually assaulted, I get a citizenship.
Oh, shit.
And she walked home. They couldn't charge her with anything on that. She walked home. My boy's like, there's nothing I could do about it. He said, I felt so fucked up knowing that this dude got set up. I couldn't do anything.
Yep.
Yo, listen to this shit. I told the story before. My boy, his aunt and uncle went away, and they had a 3-bedroom apartment in the Bronx, right? So he said, yo, come over. We got some shorties coming over, whatever. We go over there, and it was 4 of us and 4 of them. I mean, we were striking out stupid. You know what I'm saying? But my boy was trying to get with shorty, and I guess it was his lucky night. He takes her in the room, and the other shorties there, they weren't interested in us. You know what I'm saying? We, smelled like alcohol, and my boy smelled like weed. We were just striking out. So it was like, it was one of those nights. It's like, fuck it, let's just play some spades or whatever. So we just listening to the room like, oh, he tearing her up. Yo, boom, 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 right? They were in the room for like a couple of hours, right? It come out, it smelled like funk. Right, so it's like, all right, well, he tore our ass up, so we high-fiving him or whatever. He's like, what y'all do? He's like, nothing. Them bitches ain't giving no pussy. We play spades all night, right? We leave. Next thing you know, my mom gets a call at the crib. His grandmother that lived downstairs called my mother. Was like, mother called in the room. She's like, yo, what happened with? I ain't gonna say his name. I was like, what are you talking about? They just went and picked him up. What happened with you? Didn't you go to his aunt's house? Or he was like, yeah. You was there with those girls? And I'm like, yeah, but we was playing cards. Well, your man's getting locked up for grape. I'm like, Told my mom what happened. Incidentally, all I could think of was years prior when I was a shorty, that kiss in the fucking that white chick gave Adam on the fucking nose, and we got accused and we didn't do shit because she lied. Long story even shorter, you know what happened? The bitch leaves, goes back to her block. Her man was outside on some, yo, I was ringing your bell. Everybody answered your door but you, where you at? One of her girlfriends that claimed to be her friend, wasn't really her friend, lied. Well, not lied, well, sort of hinted at what she was doing. He pulls her to the side the next day. It was like on something like, yo, what happened? Well, you ain't hearing from me, but she was effing whatever. He presses her, yo, what happened? Oh, no, nothing happened. No, well, she said, yo, she already told on you. Oh, well, then she started blaming alcohol. Oh, it was alcohol? Bet. Called the police. Came to his house. Yo, my girl got raped. And she was like, So to save face, because she was also a church girl, she would rather lie to her boyfriend into her parents to say that somebody spiked her, dude in particular spiked her drink. Now my heart's racing because I think I'm gonna have to be going to court, and I didn't do shit. And now I gotta hear from my parents, oh, you could be an accessory, and I'm like, I didn't do shit. I said that was consensual. We know that much. Well, my boy got jammed up for like 2 years behind that. I never got called in. My boys never got called in. We were all nervous. But it was all him. And you know how he got off? 2 years down the road, eventually she came clean because she just got tired of it. Dude that called the police, they done broke up already. They done broke up now. I'm gonna tell you something. That was a bitch ass nigga anyway. And for 24 months damn near, we were like, yo, we should go to the block and stomp that nigga's ears together. But you know what? Had we had done that, it'd have made it look worse. So my man's younger brother was like, chill, don't even, because it's gonna add, then y'all will be in it. Why'd y'all beat him up? Eventually they broke up, and but now my man's running back and forth to court. But eventually she was like, yo, look, it didn't happen. It was consensual. I was under duress. And instead of getting that motherfucker for putting her under duress, they just dropped the whole case. 24 months of that bullshit. So what the fuck do we really have to look forward to? When you got bitches running around like Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, lying and shit, they get to meet the president of the United States and shit. They get to meet Hillary Clinton and shit. They get to do all of this bullshit, lie on us and everything else. And then on top of that, you saw the videos I played. A lot of these bitches are raising these fucking soy boys. By the time they're 13 years old, they're wondering why they're sexually attracted to their own mother or their aunt.
Yeah.
Why do they really like older women? They don't like girls their own age. They like older bitches with saggy titties. Why? You see what I'm saying? So they disregard.
Black women should be offended by Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion being used as political tools as if they represent black women. You know what I'm saying? They should be, instead of defending them hoes, they should be offended by it. The fact that these motherfuckers have used these women to say that this is who you are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Whenever it's time to vote, now they got motherfucking bitches out here twerking, talking about twerk to vote.
No voting, no fucking.
Yeah, no voting, no fucking.
Okay.
Yeah, they got all this shit going on, and black women, for the most part, not all of them, but a lot of them are embracing this shit as if, oh, this is us. No, that's not you. That's some shit they telling you who you are. That's not you. So why the fuck are you embracing this shit? Like this is the thing to do. So you know, it's sad, but you know, they working the plan right now. You know what I'm saying? They shut Ice Cube the fuck out. When that man wants to talk, they shut that man the fuck out. They had him attacked. And I want to make something clear. This ain't just about no black women, because ain't none of these bitches shit to me. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because white women been lying on niggas since the beginning of time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't letting their asses off the hook. Them bitches been lying in immaterial times 100. Them motherfuckers are liars. They the biggest cheaters on the planet. Okay? They finesse the shit out of their husbands. They only thing the white women got better on black women is they know how to lie better. White women will finesse their husbands and make the motherfuckers think that everything's great. That motherfucker go out to work. They do his tie for him. He go to work, and they calling niggas like Drew Titan to come over there and beat it up. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. White women been doing this shit since the beginning. So I want to make that clear. This ain't just no we bashing black women shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make that clear.
Vote Senator Mack.
All that education for her to stand on her fucking head and twerk for votes. That's right up there in Rhode Island, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay? All that education, the doctorates, bachelorates. I'm a PhD looking ass bitch. and she felt the need to twerk on her fucking head. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all got daughters, right? Y'all got nieces, right? When you want her to look up to a strong black woman, you put her in front of people like Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? If she's interested in athletics, you know, the Williams sisters. If she likes to debate and look at politics and stuff like that, do you put her in front of Sandra Mack? She's twerking on her head in a thong. All that education. Twerking on her head in a thong. From 1964 to 2022, y'all are more free than ever y'all have ever been in the history of man. And this woman with all that education is twerking on her head in a thong for votes. And she's a part of that alphabet community.
That shit didn't work.
She lost, yeah.
And she lost.
You know why? You know why? Because the people who will be attracted to her twerking, them niggas can't vote anyway. They can't vote. The people who will be moved by that type of shit, they can't vote anyway.
Yep.
Or the weed or alcohol ain't gonna let them off the couch to go do it anyway. Mm-hmm. So that's a low vibrational, stupid shit, but that's what they think of black people. And they get niggas like that who think that of themselves to portray that type of stereotype. Oh, you want to talk to that? Bro, every election cycle, the most offensive shit happened to me when I be listening to the radio. And when a commercial will come on for white folks, they'll say this. They'll say, Rob Johnson, he did this and he did that, and that's why we shouldn't vote. He's against abortion and he's this and that, right? Okay, that's for white folk. Well, as soon as the commercial come on for black people, here we go. It'd be a conversation like this. Girl, is you voting for Rob Johnson? I sure is. Girl, I'm going to get myself down there to vote now. Because you know what? Rob Johnson, he got girl. Like, shut the fuck. What the fuck
and then the hip-hop beat would drop.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Doom, 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 doom. Rob Johnson.
Right.
No vote. No bucking.
Unbelievable, man. Like, what kind of bullshit is this? Like, we ignorant and so we retarded. Like, we can't comprehend shit. But I'm like, bro, I'm not voting for these punk motherfuckers. Fuck that shit.
Hold your vote. If you don't like the candidates, hold your fucking vote.
That's what I did.
I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at nobody.
I voted every election except for the one with goddamn Trump and Biden.
Yeah, I didn't vote for Trump. I ain't vote for Trump and Hillary either.
Yeah,
I'm not.
That one either. I didn't vote for that one either.
Yeah, I'm not picking the lesser two evils. That sounds crazy.
No. I didn't vote for that one either. I didn't vote for the Trump or Hillary or the Trump and Biden joint. And but before that, I voted for every election.
Yeah, like just now, I didn't vote for Warnock and Herschel Walker. I'm like, both of y'all puppets. I ain't vote for neither one of them. I left it blank.
Did you see that meme? He was walking with Trump, and he was like, "Yo, you had him until you started talking about aliens and shit."
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious, man. Oh my God, man. Man, we got work to do, man, and we wanted some fucking cooperation, man. It's just so difficult, man. And these women will never understand why we're mad at that. You know, it's not even I'm mad. I'm just like, see. I'm just like so matter of fact, like with this Tory Lanez shit. I don't know what a Tory Lanez was until this shit. I've seen his face before, but I'm looking at him like, yeah, he no residue. It's not pointing towards him. Watch him still get convicted, and here we are. And the fact that black women are looking at it like, so it's like, so what the fuck? Oh well, you don't know, you wasn't there. All right, well, bitches is lying on stands. He has no residue on him. Why is he getting 22 years again? And black women cool with it.
Well, none of us was there for Bill Cosby either.
No.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? None of us was there for R. Kelly.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got to go by the evidence and all that kind of shit. So, that's the funny part is that when it comes to Meg Thee Stallion, you know, we got all this rationale, but when it comes to these dudes, well, I don't know. They stupid. They shouldn't, because everybody holds men to a higher standard. And I'm gonna tell you, women talk all this feminist shit, but the most sexist thing that I see in this country is the fact that this country holds men to a more mature standard than they hold women to. That's sexist. The fact that men are held to a standard of adults and women are held to a standard of children, women should be offended by that, but they not. They like that. They like being able to play the damsel in distress. Well, I'm just a silly woman. I didn't know. You know how black people go down to the W-2 office or to the welfare office and tell them, Massa, Isa sure is hungry and Isa ain't got no baby daddy and Isa don't know who my kid Pappy is and I just need some stamps and bitch have a whole education but talk dumb as fuck in front of white folk so she can make the liberal white folks feel good when they help them. Oh, I just want to, I did something good today, Jimmy. I helped the nigger girl. This nigger girl, she was, she grew up in poverty and she doesn't have it, knows who her children's father is, and I gave her $800 a month in food stamps, and they feel good about themselves. And black bitches have become used to conning white folks into getting welfare and all that kind of stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck they do. You know what I mean? They got used to that shit, but that shit disgusts me. I remember as a kid having my auntie telling us, them people coming over here and watching my uncle get dressed like the police coming, sneaking out the back door and shit, taking all his clothes in the bag. Can't even be in the fucking house.
Crazy. You can't even have your pictures in the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't have pictures in the house.
I've seen that. That's these bitches chose Uncle Sam over having a man in the house.
Yep.
Started around 1964. 2022, we got senators twerking on their fucking head with a thong up their ass.
Oh, let me
It's called the Menahan Report. You got to check that out. The Menahan Report.
Let me respond to Shauna real quick. Shauna says, "Stop R. Kelly, his golden shower video, and numerous women, including his ex-wife. We can't compare Megan case." Okay, watch this. Watch how it's changed now. Did you know that R. Kelly's ex-wife that you're talking about admitted that she slept with 16-year-old girls with R. Kelly? Why is she not locked up? Why she have not been charged? Are you going to push for her to be charged? Or is it different because she's just a lonely woman who she don't know what she's doing because women are children and men are adults? Is she not responsible for her actions? Because she admitted to fucking 16-year-old girls with R. Kelly. Which one is it, Sister Shauna? Should she be charged too?
Damn.
Yeah. That's right, Philip D. I was just thinking that. Claudine, the movie. Claudine. Yeah, how about that? How about that, Shauna? Now, how about this? What does the golden shower, because we all saw that, right? And we was like, oh, shit. You know why he ain't get in trouble for that? See, right now, you're holding him accountable for something that he did elsewhere, right? You know why he didn't get locked up for that? Because he went to talk to her, and she was in England somewhere and refused to talk about it. So they couldn't use that to lock him up because she didn't want to talk about it. Okay? So that's what that was. But it's the same thing with Megan. You said that Tory had a history of beating niggas up, right? I told you that Megan has a history of domestic violence. But you didn't want to use Megan's history of domestic violence as a reason as to why there was gunplay outside of the limo. So just like you don't want to use that, I don't give a fuck about this. He pissed on her. So what? You know why I'm saying so what? Because the world said so what? I was one of the ones screaming, yo, lock him up. What the fuck?
Right, me too.
I was like, no, he got to go down for that. You know what women did? Maybe she wanted, these little girls be nasty. Maybe she wanted it.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
You love that music.
Because you know what? Those older bitches was the ones they wanted to get peed on. And they were living through her. Well, these little girls be fast out here.
Women protected R. Kelly because they can relate to being the teenage girl wanting the attention of an older man.
Thank you.
And they can also relate to well, shit, I had a baby when I was 18, 17. Well, shit, if I could have had a baby by R. Kelly, I'd been good. That right. They rationalize shit like that in their mind. So that's why they protected R. Kelly when all this is going on. Now, his wife admitted, I seen it with my own eyes. His ex-wife said, she remember having sex with girls that was like 16. She said she asked R. Kelly, well, how old is this girl? He told her she's 16. And she's saying it like she's shitting on R. Kelly. But bitch, you fucked the girl too. So why are you not getting in trouble? Why are you getting a pass from other women and other people in general, like you not responsible for your own behavior, your own actions? That woman, look, this is another question for Shauna. R. Kelly gave the girl a golden shower. Disgusting. I agree with you. Are we going to prosecute R. Kelly's family member, the female, who gave him the golden showers? Who taught him that nasty shit? Are we going to find out who those women is, or it don't matter? Which one is it? Because R. Kelly said he got fucked up as a kid.
Yeah. I don't know.
And everybody told him to shut up.
Women criminal history don't get brought up. Like famous women criminal history don't get brought up. Like Brittany Griner is known for beating up her ex-wife. They didn't, when she was going through that, they had so much sympathy for her. But let that be a man that beat up his ex-wife. They'd be like, leave him in Russia.
The fucking trade for her, and if you don't know that this is a fucking war on men, I don't know what's wrong with you. We traded Cobra Commander for a 6'7" bitch that hates America. That can she even dunk?
She could dunk, yeah.
The fuck, Shaqette. We traded Cobra Commander for Shaqette, and she don't even like America any fucking way. We got a Marine over there that got caught doing a job for America. He's still over there.
No, I'll give you one better, Drew. We have a teacher that was over there with medical marijuana is still over there.
A fucking teacher, a Marine. But we got back the fucking gay basketball player. Y'all don't see the play? Y'all don't see nothing wrong? And then off the heels of that, this brother get 22 fucking years on evidence that doesn't even match. It doesn't even match, and them bitches was lying on the stand with Fugazi stories. And he still got 22 years. They bring back this rainbow bright chick, 6'7", basketball dunking moolie.
What the fuck?
Who broke the fucking law.
He called her a basketball dunking moolie.
That's what she is. I don't give a fuck about her. I don't. I give a fuck about that teacher and that goddamn Marine. Fuck that bitch. I don't care. You know why? Because it's like fuck us. Every time we turn around, we getting shit on. We had Cobra Commander. We had hooded Cobra Commander. We had that nigga. This motherfucker was trying to blow America up. Dunking Fuck that bitch. I don't care about her.
Oh shit.
Fuck that bitch. I don't care. I saw a picture of her doing the Jordan pose, ass naked. I almost threw the fuck up. The fuck? I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Who's this nigga? Why is it shot? I said, oh, that's that bitch. I was like, get the fuck, man.
Yo, I'm using that shit now. Every time somebody piss me off, I'm calling him a moolie and shit.
Yeah, I might bring back moolie too.
I bring that shit back. I don't care about her.
All 2023.
Fucking moolies out here. I don't care about her. I don't care about her in comparison to who we gave up and the people that are fucking over there. Real talk. It wasn't an even exchange. Who the fuck okayed that? Biden is fucking out of his... He has Alzheimer's, man. Every time I see a video, I don't know if it's Photoshopped or not, he's tripping over shoelaces that don't exist.
Yeah, Biden...
Look how crazy this is. Ukraine is in war with Russia. We give Russia back an arms dealer, but we paying Ukraine money to fight Russia.
What the fuck?
Because we retarded. It don't make
for a
sense.
Basketball player, for 6'7" moolie.
And we paying Ukraine billions of dollars This motherfucker is coming over to America talking shit to us like we owe him something.
He got the same outfit on I got on now, talking to Congress. He got on a hoodie.
Right.
Talking to Congress.
Shit. And Trayvon Martin can't even wear a hoodie in America. But this motherfucker come over here in a hoodie talking shit, demanding money as if America owe him something. I'm mad about this shit because y'all don't understand. Bro, do you know how much fucking money I pay in taxes every year? Enough to make me cry. I promise you, every year in April, I cry. Every fucking year. I literally cry and I try to come up with some excuse why I shouldn't have to pay these motherfuckers, why I should go on the run or some crazy shit. Every time. But I end up paying them. This is ridiculous, bro. So motherfuckers, some people don't give a fuck. They don't even think about their tax dollars. Nigga, I spent too much money in taxes paying these motherfuckers for Ukraine to be getting my fucking money. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Even like a couple years ago, I took my daughter to the dentist. She need one tooth extracted. One fucking tooth. And the motherfucker's trying to tell me she need 4 teeth extracted. It's going to be like $700, $800 or some shit. I said, what the fuck? She got one tooth that's in pain right now. Why didn't she need all these other teeth? She's still a baby. Her teeth going to fall out anyway. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. You know,
I guess you're right.
You fucking scam artist motherfuckers. But then the bitch next to me, this welfare recipient ass bitch, she ain't got this bitch. All her baby shit is free. Yep. All her baby shit free, but I gotta come out of pocket. Man, this country is all fucked up ass.
Yo, you going back to taxes? What I pay in taxes, I was happy making that. Yes. When I was 22 years old.
Absolutely.
That's how crazy it is. I was happy making the amount of money I pay in taxes now.
Yeah.
Man, look. You know I'm gonna bring this back to women, right?
You're like, yeah.
This is y'all bitches' fault. Yo, man, I'm so fucking mad because all this resistance and shit. That's why I'm being a dick right now. But in all seriousness, when that bitch came home, I heard only 20 people showed up to the church.
Yep.
Welcome her dumb ass home. You understand? Don't ever fucking talk about how this is man's fault. It's not. Get the fuck out of here. This is why I want Deontay to beat the fuck. I want him to beat the shit. I want him to, man. Yo, Willie. Make sure y'all get the Usyk fight. Usyk don't make it past 4 rounds. He gonna knock the shit out of him. Cause I will fucking party. I'm mad. I'm that mad at this point. This is bullshit. The shit happened in the Ukraine. That's a bitch fault. No, but seriously, man, this shit is fucking crazy. Look at this, Elvis, 15-year-old. Y'all remember, Elvis?
Yeah.
They made it a love story. That bitch was 15.
Yeah, and he was fucking her before she was 15.
Mm-hmm. She got married at 15.
Right.
Yeah.
He was fucking her before that. It's a lot of them that did shit like that, but they always look, bro. Even the story of Romeo and Juliet, all that shit, man, and all these motherfucking Shakespeare stories is about fucking pedophilia and shit, but don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? Little Cupid and shit, a little fat naked white baby with wings running around shooting people with an arrow and shit. Mm-hmm. Man, anybody got time for all this weird ass shit, man? All this shit got to do with weird ass pedophilia, and shit like that, man. Yeah. But nobody cares because when it's white folks, it's romantic. When it's black folks, it's animalistic behavior. That's how they look at it. When
it's black men, it's a problem.
Yeah. Yes,
when it's black women, it's okay.
The black woman's nonsense has been enabled since 1964.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you said, Jerry Lewis. Going back to the white folks, my bad, but yeah, Jerry Lewis. What's the other dude's name? They used to have his daughter sitting on his lap when the Knicks games. The director.
Oh, fucking Woody Allen.
Woody Allen married his daughter-in-law. I'm like, come on, fam.
Fucking crazy,
bro. When I got in trouble, right? As a kid, I was a teenager though. But I got in trouble, and I had to go talk to this motherfucking psychologist and shit, right? They want to know why I was doing the dumb shit I was out here in these streets doing. And for the first time in my life, I opened up to somebody because I thought that was the place to open up. You know what I'm saying? And talk about shit that happened to me and shit that shaped and molded me and shit. You know what this motherfucking Peckerwood told me, bro? White man, he said, I hear what you're saying, and that shouldn't have happened to you. There's no way that should have happened to you. But what are you gonna do now? You're a man. You're a young man. You're growing into a grown man. You can't live your life with excuses. And I thought to myself, if I was a woman, a girl, telling a motherfucker that I got fucking taken advantage of as a kid, what would this motherfucker be telling me then?
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So you're told to be strong, be tough, have this hard exterior. So then motherfucker get mad at me when I am the way I am now. Oh man, 78, how could you do that? 78, man, fuck these bitches, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about me.
Nope.
Matter of fact, I got one for you too. I posted on my page. It's a Vivica Fox show where they had this young man pouring his soul out, saying like, I can't believe I'm going through this stuff. I'm so depressed. I'm so this. I'm so that. Every woman on that panel said, wait, that's an excuse. That's not right. No, you shouldn't be doing that. Then Vivica Fox come back and said, oh, but what about your drinking problem? Even though now he poured out how he's so depressed.
And what did he say? He said, my mama was the one that gave me my first drink.
Yeah.
See that shit? No accountability. He was talking to a bunch of cackling old fat fucking bitch ass hat. You know I hate them bitches. I really do. Vivica A. Fox, I want to kick her down a flight of stairs.
Bro, Vivica A. Fox, her, that other bitch, all them bitches, bro. I don't know about Selena Johnson. I don't know about her.
Fuck her too.
But the rest of them bitches is thoughts, bro. They all
just
thoughts.
washed up. They washed up. They got no other work. They work for Fox Soul that comes on some random ass internet channel that you can't find nowhere.
Bro, you catch them bitches in the club, and you got the right shit on, you can go home and fuck them.
Oh
bitches.
yeah, definitely.
Easy work. Them bitches ain't nothing. People be thinking these bitches is somebody. They ain't shit. They just got an opinion. Them hoes. Vivica Fox is the biggest hypocrite ass bitch I ever seen. She talk all this shit, but this bitch spent all her day. Every time she meet a nigga, she eating a nigga booty and shit.
Didn't 50 Cent have a restraining order on her monkey ass?
Yeah, some shit I need to be doing.
Stupid bitch. Yo, that shit is crazy. Yo, I ain't got no respect or love for them because they ain't got no love for us. When they did that shit to Cube, I was done, man. I said, why they doing that to him, man? That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only person doing anything.
I ain't gonna lie. It's that era of those black women actors. I don't know what's going on with them. Vivica Fox, Lisa Ray is kind of in that mix. You got Gabrielle Union. You got Jada Pinkett. Something with that era.
Bro, what's worse is the dudes that subscribe to that bullshit. Now, a nigga like me, I did a show a while ago. Do black women really like us?
Yeah, I remember
that. Bro, the way it's looking, no. Just look at this shit. You know, I haven't heard one black woman say...
I disagree. You know why? Because it's black women out there. It's not really any spaces that you can find at supermarkets. You can find.
Okay, and you know what I say? You know what I say to that? They need to get their ass in their space and come get their fucking girls. Just like they say, we say,
you know what? They're not worried about these girls because they got their man. They chilling.
And that's the thing. 90% of bitches make bad decisions, and we're up here like, yo, y'all know y'all fighting over the same. Y'all fighting. 90% of y'all are fighting over 16% of these dudes that ain't shit. Which means 5 of y'all are fucking at least 2 of the same dudes.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? So how the fuck? They're not the majority, but y'all making them the majority. And y'all want us to fix. We've told you the numbers. Y'all gotta close y'all fucking legs, stupid.
Yeah,
it's not on us. And then when y'all not doing that, y'all are twerking on y'all head. Y'all are making y'all sons, film y'all walking in the street at night, and it's fucking ridiculous, man. And we point all this out, and we're misogynistic, man. How about, man? This is why motherfuckers are leaving.
Yeah, I want to go back to something 78 said earlier before I got on. He said how they gonna try to make pedophilia illegal. I always say this. I said this on your channel before, Drew. You got LGBTQIA plus. You name it like 8 letters already. What is the plus? Plus is that pedophilia. They're just waiting to make it more comfortable to add that P onto there, and they're gonna close it off. They're gonna close it off once they make it comfortable. Because why you have a plus? You have all these letters.
It's something like that that'll cause a revolution in this country. And that's one thing normal men will agree on. Because when motherfuckers got daughters and nieces and little cousins that they love that are underage, and now they got to worry about you're driving home. You're like, my 13-year-old relative, I saw this 40-year-old man walking with her, and you were like, yo, bro, what are you doing? No, I'm trying to holler. And you beat that motherfucker to death in the fucking street. All of a sudden, you're wrong.
It's gonna be a hate crime.
It's gonna be a hate crime. It's like, we wasn't two men having a fight. I was trying to pick her up. I was trying to talk to her, and he said no. Well, legally you can't. Well, no. I'm telling her no, and I'm telling you no. You was creeping her the fuck out. Oh, well, you can't beat him up for feeling that way. It says so in the book.
Yeah, he's a map.
Yeah, guess what?
He's a map now.
Don't do it with any of mine. I will gladly go sit down for a couple of years. And when I come out, I will crack your fucking skull again. I'll do it again. I will do it again. I will do it again because I believe there's a lot of dudes walking around here that are sick like that.
Yeah.
And if they get the backing of the fucking government, bro, it's time to go, B.
Come on, you tell her trying to make it legal. Look at Family Guy. They got that old ass perv dude hitting on Chris. Think about it. Chris is a teenage boy on that show. You got this old ass perv hitting on him, and it's supposed to be a joke. Mm-hmm. You got Quagmire, another character on there hitting on little girls. Supposed to be a joke, but that's cool on there. They trying to push it to make it legal. Oh, my camera froze. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Holy shit. That looks crazy. Oh shit, that was crazy. Yeah, Willie, I just got that text. Yeah, Joe Biden on some creep shit. That's fucking nuts, man. Yeah, this world is fucked off. You know, modern women, they do over-sexualize themselves. They don't give a shit about what the kids think. They don't give a shit about what the public think because they don't give a shit. You know why? Because they make a living. They exist off of them not being held accountable. I, for one, I'll talk all kinds of shit about it, and they can't stop me. You know what I'm saying? I want one woman to come on my fucking live stream and explain that shit. Tell me that you make sexual jokes around your son and you walk around the house ass naked. I saw a video a while ago where we was in a pandemic and the kids was homeschooled. This little boy, no more than 5 years old, was watching the lesson. His mother walks in his room ass naked and is getting something out of his closet, ass naked. You need to see all that ass. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. They do that. They think it's nothing. They think it's harmless. Like a lot of women think it's harmless. Like, oh, he's just a baby. But at what age do you realize that's not cool? Because sure, an infant don't know no better. He can't see nothing, don't understand nothing. But when you're talking about a child that's 4 and 5 years old, they understand that their mama naked. They seeing you. They looking at your body. All that kind of shit. And what you don't want to do, women, I'm just going to tell you, when boys start going through puberty, you definitely don't want their asses seeing nothing like that because boys who go through puberty are uncontrolled. This is a whole new hormone that's hitting their system. They don't understand it. Their body changing, their emotions changing. This is a lot of shit that don't get talked about. And those boys are very vulnerable at that age, and they start doing creepy shit, jacking off to everything. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I used to look out the window as a kid and see bitches walking down the street be jacking the fuck off, you know, because you going through puberty. You don't understand what the fuck going on. You just know you horny all of a sudden. You don't want to be out here naked in front of your kids and shit like that. You know, you just don't want to do that kind of stuff because, you know, it can send your kids into the Norman Bates era.
Yeah.
I remember I told this story before. I went to the shorty house. She says, I'm not ready. Come upstairs. So I went upstairs. She answered the door with, I think she just I remember correctly, she had on a half shirt with no bra on. Clearly just got out the shower, but was dry. She had on some socks. She said, I'm just gonna get dressed. And I'm like, nah, she ain't to the door like that. We ain't getting dressed. We ain't going out now. I'm about to slam this. I go sit down in the living room. I'm ready. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to blaze. And I look, a fucking son comes out the room and knocks on no, he didn't even knock on the door. He came out the room and just walked in his mom. Yeah, mom. Da, 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 da. I'm like, wait a minute. She ain't dressed. He walks back. She's like, oh, just go in the room. I'll be here in a second. Just get dressed. And she comes back out, dangly parts. Went back in the bathroom, putting on her makeup. And I said, where is her clothes? She walks around the house ass naked like this. And Shorty's like about 6 or 7 years old. She gets dressed. We had to drop the boy to her mother's house. And then we went about our business. Turned me off the rest of the night, man.
It's crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? And, she's like, oh, well, what's wrong? I was like, no, nothing. I was like, what the fuck? Drove home. That was the second time in my life that I faked the stomach virus. That you come upstairs? Like, nah, my stomach hurt. The wings we had. I did not want to touch this bitch. Because I can only imagine she's walking around like that in front of that little fucking boy, man. Fucking horrible. Yo, Joe Biden's a creep, man. This shit really low sent me.
Yeah, he a creep. Joe Biden and Donald Trump, all the motherfuckers creep. Bill Clinton.
Yeah, Bill Clinton. I wouldn't be surprised Obama was too.
I ain't gonna put that jacket on Obama yet. I'm gonna make the white folks gotta prove it. But they definitely, all the motherfuckers creeps, man. They just, I don't know, bro. It's this country all the way fucked up. The world is really perverted, man. But this country, the hypocrisy in it, the way they try to shun all these men and let these women off the hook for this savagery is unbelievable.
This is bullshit. I'm gonna bring this to the close. I gotta get up here and do this, talk this boxing tomorrow. Right. It's getting harder and harder for me to talk about boxing because these niggas get on my nerves.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going live tomorrow, bro. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna kick back. It depends on how I feel in the morning, but I think I'm gonna go by my cousin's house and eat up her rest of her Christmas food and shit.
Man, I might not even talk boxing tomorrow. I'm gonna get on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know. I'll go to Google and put in a name and see what comes up, and maybe I have a conversation tomorrow. But this shit is getting out of control. The fans are getting disrespectful. They have these weird ass love affairs with these fighters, and I don't get it. Well, I do get it. Niggas are just crazy. I got a lot of hate this last month. It was incredible, but I love it. Snake on my dick. I appreciate it. It's all right, man. So, LeBron, let them know how they can find you, brother.
YouTube, Broken Traditions. Instagram, same thing. Twitter, same thing. Broken Traditions. You see a picture of me with dreads. I don't got my dreads no more. I cut them off, but it's still me. I'll put a link in the chat, too. I could do that real quick.
Yeah, do that. Everyone in here pretty much follow you, General. So,
Yes, sir.
We can do what it do. And, this world is fucked. I would like to, evidence right here. The world is fucked. Look at that, y'all. All right, the world is fucked. If you think this is okay, all right. I think black women need to stop fighting with us. Everyone has a role in life. We just need to accept it and work together and stop all this bullshit because I can't stand it. And I'm just not fighting anymore. I'm doing what I do. And I just don't want to hear it. I noticed that the people with the biggest fucking mouths are never where they want to fucking be in life.
Of course.
They're never where they want to be in life. They got all this opinion and all this other dumb shit in the world. That's why, you got trolls coming in here. They just, they're never where they want to be in life. But what they do is they net me dividends. Why did that one troll stop showing up? But you scared, nigga? I got it, Willie. No doubt, man. Salute to y'all, man.
Salute.
Great show, man.
Peace, brothers.
I see y'all in the AM.
All right.
It's going to rebound. All right, fellas.
Good night.